Hey guys, welcome back to episode 6 of the Pick Your Spot podcast. We have Rita, Malik, and Queso. We will be doing a Western Conference preview. We're going to have another on the spot, and then if time gets to it, we will do the most watchable teams in the NBA in the tier list. How are y'all doing today, Queso?
I'm doing good. Panthers suck. That's all it is to it. This week was pretty good for me, though. I was blessed this week. I was kind of under the weather, but now we good. Went to church this morning. Panthers suck 42-6. Every time we win, I bring the bet out every single time. I'm not playing with the Panthers. They suck. Bryce Young should be out the league. The Hawks suck. That's how my week was. That's it.
Malik, how are you doing today? What the fuck?
I'm good. Good week so far. Eagles just won, beat the Bucks, still undefeated. I can't complain.
Is this the first week all three of our teams have won? Or was it week one?
Well, who y'all beat?
We beat the Commanders' ass. We whooped them.
Jay Daniels played?
Fuck no. So it
don't count. Okay.
Y'all beat the Panthers.
We good.
Y'all beat the Panthers.
We good. They just beat y'all by 30.
I don't remember that game.
30.
You need to have short memory in the NFL. I don't remember things like
Kirk
that.
Cousins came in too. Ooh.
That's fine. That was just a little wake-up call. Like, it was a little wake-up call.
Nah, it's week 3.
Defense was looking good. Offense was looking good. Like, that's all that matters, bro. Like, as long as my team gets better week to week, we're going to be there at the end. Will you be there? I think not.
Who in y'all division?
Oh, the sorry Saints, the sorry Panthers, and the sorry Buccaneers.
Okay. Y'all might do it. Okay.
We sorry too, but hey, we might be there.
We gave y'all a little help today.
Oh, no, I appreciate that. I really do, because like the Buccaneers was winning too much for me. I didn't like it. I absolutely didn't like it. But they played some sorry teams at the start. They played the Falcons, sorry. They played the Saints and they played someone else. Don't know, but thank you. I appreciate y'all. I'm mad that we're doing this podcast a day before media day, but that's just how the world works sometimes. At least we got some teams that done. I think the Suns have done media day, the 76ers, the Knicks, and the Nets, who nobody cares about. That's why I remember. They've done media day.
They 10 PGs.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, and the Pelicans. They've done media day. Shout out to Zion. We'll get to them in a couple. I think we're gonna start off this Western Conference teams talking about the Utah Jazz. And I will go first. I don't really have much to say about this team, honestly, but they're interesting. They have a lot of young players. They're probably gonna. And by the way, we are going to go by wins and loss totals of betting odds of how we go these teams. I don't think it's in this order, but I do think the Utah will be the worst team in the league. Ace Bailey is getting his first team in the Will Hardy system. He didn't want to go there. He didn't want to go to Utah. He wanted to go to the Wizards. I think he should be blessed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Will Hardy's a really, really, really good NBA coach. I mean, hasn't showed the winning, but if you like spend maybe 3 games on an NBA season watching Utah, you like see some of their nice offensive system they do, but like doesn't lead to any wins because they have young players. I like Ace Bailey in there. The young guards of Isaiah. I wrote down guard battles of Isaiah Collier versus Keontae George versus Walter Clayton versus Bryce Sensabaugh. They finally got rid of Colin Sexton and Jordan Clarkson this summer. So I think those 4 guards are going to be fighting for who gets like minutes. Isaiah's probably going to start the season. I don't know who's going to start the 2. If I had to take a guess today, I would say Bryce. I hope it's Bryce. I like Bryce a lot, but like he's just kind of a scoring. He just kind of just gives buckets, but I do like him. And the 2 biggest things I think Utah season will really talk about is, one, will they finally win the NBA lottery? I feel like we've been watching Utah Jazz tank for years. I swear they're always in like it's sad because they're always a team that does like good and then they fuck up and then they start being bad. But like, will they finally win the lottery next year? Draft is gonna have prime. It's gonna be one of the best drafts. So analysts and experts say in a very long time. 3 marquee generational type players that you can get on your team. Get top 3 at least and tank correctly. And then my biggest thing is they announced that Walker Kessler won't get an extension this offseason coming into the season. How does that play out? Walker Kessler had like an amazing rookie year, had a bad sophomore year. Last year he was good. He was like all right to good or really good. Are they going to sign him? Are they not going to sign him? Are they going to trade him? I swear he's been on the trade block for like 2 years now. I think he's a good player, but like I
They're gonna trade
understand
him.
why. I don't know. You think so?
I think it's one of those. They're gonna trade him like once they realize they can't do nothing this year. Like obviously we know, but once Danny Ainge see, okay, it's about December, we the worst team in the league. Let's trade and start building our draft capital. That's what's gonna be.
I just hope. I mean, I like that. I just like they need to hit on a pick too. Like they haven't like none of their picks as of recent. I mean, they hit on a trade with Laurie and then they turned Laurie to a really, really good player. And Laurie had an off year. But they haven't hit. They've been bad, and they just have not hit on any picks that I can remember, like any first round picks. Like they have some guys, like they have some good players. Isaiah's a good player and stuff like that. But no one that's like you're saying, that's my man, that's the guy. Hopefully, it might be Ace, but
I don't see it being
it's
Ace.
putrid. I don't either. Ace has some things to his game that's just like the off ball shooting is cool, all that, but like he seems very, very, very like I'm not a fan of the tough shot makers.
Yeah, bad
Like
shot.
I'm not a fan of the tough shot takings and tough shot makers. That's why I'm happy if Will Harden makes him into like some off ball player that he's running around the screen and stuff like that. Then I think he's useful. But if he's like at the top of the key, dribbling the ball, doing all this, doing all that, no. Fuck no. Hell no.
I don't like the Jazz this year at all.
Yeah.
I think Will Hardy is a good coach. He was with the Celtics before Joe Mazzulla. I hate their rotations though. Their rotations is terrible.
Yeah.
That's one thing. He don't know what he's doing with the development pieces over there. Keontae George, I like him as well, but I think he has to grow efficiency wise and consistent. I think he could be one of the consistent scorers there, but I feel like a lot of times when their players get hurt, it's like they come back in such a reduced role. It's hard for them to continue to grow, if that makes sense. I think Keontae George got hurt, then let Sexton start, and then Sexton got hurt, and then let Keontae start, and they come back. Now they playing 15 minutes a game. It's like we got to have some type of consistency there.
Taylor Hendricks broke his leg.
He broke his leg. They had some injuries, but I mean, it's not a good team. Plain and simple.
Yeah. And then we don't even know who's the main piece. Like who's the main guy. And that's a good point because there's been a lot of times where Utah, like literally, the goal is to tank and the goal is to develop. And then he played a lot of vets over some of these young players. Like, if you're going to develop. That's how I feel. That's how I always have felt. If you're going to be bad, be bad. Really embrace it. Don't go halfway. Like, I know a lot of people frown upon people tanking. I'm pro tank. I'm pro tank. If you're bad,
If you're gonna
tank.
do it, at least do it right though.
And that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
you're gonna do it and you're gonna develop young players. Don't. And obviously they need vets and stuff like that, or they're gonna turn out to be the fucking Washington Wizards of like. I mean, Washington Wizards is a bad example. They're doing a little bit better now, but like of old, it's just yeah. If you're gonna tank, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Malik, you got anything about Utah you want to speak about or nah?
No, I mean, with Utah, me personally, the direction that they go in, I mean, I just don't see it. I know that they just picked up Kevin Love, but I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess for vet purposes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't
like that.
Yeah, I don't got nothing for him.
What's the point of getting Kevin Love?
Yeah.
Worst. Wait, do y'all think they're going to be the worst team in the league, or Brooklyn? It's really them or Brooklyn.
I think them for sure. It's so much. It's
They're
so much.
It's sad because they both have good coaches. So I really don't know.
I think I like
Yeah.
Nets a little bit more. Cam Thomas and Nick Claxton and Michael Porter Jr. I like them a little bit more.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Let's talk about the Pelicans. Malik, you
And
know,
they're in the East.
All right, so Pelicans, with their draft this year, they did in their free agency, they did get a lot of bigs. They got Derek Queen, they still got Zion, they picked up Looney, and then they still got DeJounte Murray coming back from injury. I think he's rumored to come back around like early February, late January. So the backcourt with him and Jordan Poole, I can't wait to see that. I want to see that play to fruition. Zion's supposed to be taking on a newer role instead of, I guess, how ball dominant he was. Just not necessarily playing like cleanup, but like just doing a little bit of everything, a little bit more than he's used to, and he slimmed down a lot too. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot out of Zion this year and the Pelicans. I don't think that they're going to be competing for like a play-in spot, but I do feel like they do have some type of direction that they're going for with the bigs. I feel like they want to make sure they're one of the better rebounding teams. Just so, because you got a lot of shooting out there with, well, not a lot of shooting, but you got shooting out there with Jordan Poole. So you're gonna want to put up a lot of shots with that. Zion's obviously gonna take his shots. One of the most efficient players in NBA history when it comes to finishing around the rim and just shooting percentage. So I just wish Zion stay healthy this season because I really want to see a lot out of him. Y'all got anything about the Pelicans?
I like the direction they're going. I like Zion. I don't know how I feel about Zion losing all that weight because he was such a bruiser in the paint, and he's only 6'6", maybe 6'7", at the power forward position. So you kind of have to be bigger there. And I think it'll help defensively, sliding his feet and being able to guard more on the perimeter. I kind of like Willie Green is a good coach. In my opinion, he's a great coach.
people hate him in New Orleans. It's crazy.
I mean, I
I
think
don't know
that's
why.
I like Willie Green, but he's
I
been.
like him.
I think a lot of times in the NBA, we got to realize what are we giving these coaches? His team has been hurt every year he's been there. Like every year, Zion's been hurt, Bi been hurt, Herb Jones been hurt, DeJounte, CJ, everybody's been hurt. What do you want him to do with that? You want him to, you know what I'm saying? So
The
if
one
they
year
can stay
that
healthy,
his team was healthy, they made the playoffs and against the
yeah.
Suns.
I think they made the
Yeah,
playoffs
Yeah.
twice when he was there, maybe.
and they wasn't even Zion wasn't even healthy. Well, he got hurt,
Yeah,
but
in a play-in or something. I think I like the direction they're going for real. Trey Murphy is a stud. What they got Jeremiah
Yeah.
Fears, who could be a spark off the bench. I love Derek Queen. I think he's gonna be a really nice player. I liked him in the summer league, the way he's able to create on the perimeter. I didn't know he had that bag in him. So I like the direction they're going.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of disagree with y'all. I'm the opposite. I like the Pelicans are the team with me that they're extremely talented, and yeah, I like the players they have. So if that's the quote unquote word as direction, but Joe Dumars is an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot, respectfully. Because I watched their press conference and they're trading that that first overall pick. I said first overall pick, but first round pick next year of not only your future, the Bucks' future. Because if Giannis gets injured, the Bucks is the worst team in the league. We don't even need to talk about that. And you traded that pick away. And then so when you trade a first round pick away for the next season, I think we can all agree your attention is to, oh, we might not make the playoffs. We might not be good, which we all just said they might not be good or they might not make the playoffs. But he said, it's the opposite. I mean, if you trade that first round pick away, you're telling your team, yo, y'all got to make the playoffs because we don't got a first round pick. Like we don't control what's gonna happen next year. Bring in young talent, yada yada yada. And then he shows up to press conference media day and he says, "Oh yeah, we have no expectations. We we have nothing. Like if we do good, we do good, we do good. If we do bad, we do bad. You don't have a choice. And not only that, I seen a lot of people get on him, and I kind of agree. You're supposed to be that GM, that bad boys piston type of guy. he was like the NBA league enforcement guy, stuff like that. I assumed he was gonna go to Port. I mean, you've seen it. Like maybe he's one of the reasons Zion like got skinnier and decided to take his weight more serious and body more serious and stuff like that. But like, you're supposed to be the guy to put expectations on this team, and yeah, that's the only thing now. I'm just confused. But the biggest, then also with DeJounte coming back, I want to know what their starting lineup is. I, I do you, oh, your mic's muted, Queso.
My fault. I think Trey Murphy will be back on the bench.
Really?
You think Herbert start over him?
No, I think Herb's
I think
100% starting.
Yeah, Herb has to start. But I think Jordan, I feel like Jordan Poole's ego can get in the way of a lot of things, if that makes sense. I would rather him off the bench, but I feel like Trey Murphy will accept it more, if that makes sense.
I think because of how they view Trey in organization, like in tier list, I think I think ideally, like you just said, the best person to go to the bench is Poole.
Yeah.
If DeJounte doesn't look as good as he's coming back from Achilles tear, I know we all hope everyone gets healthy off Achilles tears and stuff like that, and he comes back the same. But if he doesn't come back the same, and then also like what's their late? I think at the end, fuck who's starting at the end of the game. I think all 5 of them will be playing, and I think they're gonna run no center. I think it's gonna be a lineup of DeJounte, Poole, Herb, Trey, Zion. And the biggest thing I wrote on this is going to be the worst defensive team in the league.
Oh, 100%.
I saw someone say on Twitter, if Herb Jones gets this defense to a top 20, like just in general, if they're a top 20 defense, put them in the Hall of Fame.
How was Missy last year?
Defensively, he made a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
But he's like one of them shot blockers. One of them,
they're gonna be terrible, plain and simple. But I like the route they're trying to do. Let me say that.
Yeah.
They're trying. At least they're trying.
So no, yeah, we don't see a play-in thought for them. No, I don't. The only way I think they could even make the plan, Zion's averaging 35. Zion looks like which he could.
I don't love the weight loss because that was his
kryptonite.
That's his whole
superpower.
Like mantra.
Superpower. Yeah, like go to imagine Giannis lose all his weight. That's who Giannis is. But I feel like he just needed to be healthy and lose maybe 15 pounds. You didn't need to lose we lost 40, 50 pounds of light? Nah, you don't need to do all that, brother.
I gotta see it first. I just want to see it. If he still has his shoulders still look broad and stuff, if he could still get down there, then it's fine. But if he can't, then he might have to.
I feel like if he overpowering people, he's still explosive, then he should be good. But if he because he really might even be a little bit faster now too.
Yeah,
just because of the weight loss. So, but it's just how he puts it together and how he plays throughout the season and how it taxes his body too, because he doesn't have all that weight on him. Just because he down there battling with the bigs to take all them bumps and bruises throughout the whole And depends on how many games he played too. I feel like a good 62, 63 games would be good for him because I think he averaged about 30. So I feel like with the weight loss, if he's able to play those 60-something games, then the Pelicans, they might be in that 10th, 11th seed fighting for that. So
last thought about Zion. Here's with the games played shit. His rookie year, 24 games. Second year, 61 games. Third year, 29 games. Fourth year, 70 games. Fifth game, 30 years. Fifth year, 30 games. Sixth year, it's a trend. He could be playing 70, 80 this year.
Yeah, he right there with it. So
hey, fuck it.
Yeah,
he might be there.
I like that for him.
Let's get to the third team on the wins and losses. We got the Phoenix Suns. Queso?
I like the Suns this year. They try to go get Dylan Brooks. I like Dylan Brooks. I liked him since he was with the Grizzlies. Jalen Green. I seen flashes. This is my thing. You got to learn from failure. So last year in the playoffs, I think he was able to see a lot of what he did wrong and why he was taken out of games. I think in a new system, in a new type of culture, he'll be able to kind of flourish, if that makes sense. Kind of do better what he did efficiency wise. I still don't think he's going to be great, but maybe middle of the league efficiency wise. I think he'll be able to. Devin Booker said he's ready to play the PG this year. I don't love him as a PG at all. I like him as that shooting guard. But they did get a lot of different bigs. Fleming, I loved him out the draft. I wanted to draft him. He's a high flyer, great at the floor. Malawatch was pretty good at Duke. I don't love him, but he's a shot blocker, could contest at the rim what they need. Mark Williams, he's going to eat. He's going to eat. With Devin Booker being able to get to that mid range, what LaMelo Ball couldn't do, he's going to be able to go crazy off the dump downs, the lobs, if Devin Booker can throw them. And his use is going to be insane. We saw what he did towards the end of last year. I think 1 month he was having like 25 and 13 or something, going insane. So I like the Suns this year. I see them in the play-in.
I don't know. I kind of see them either out the in that 11 to 10 type shit. Like I don't know. I saw Jordan Ott. They're a team that had media day. I watched all their interviews for the most part. Jordan Ott talked about how the league is changing and they want multiple ball handlers on the team with D-Book, Jalen Green, Matt Ishbia's crazy ass, not the GM, but their owner. He said KD was good for the team and all, but like Dylan Brooks is what we really needed all along. I respect it. I mean, they have been really bad defensively. So Dylan Brooks does come into situations, and we can't troll about Dylan Brooks. He does come into situations that helps teams change their defensive identity. And Ryan Dunn's there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what do we think their starting lineup is? Because Dylan Brooks, I love him as a defender, as an enforcer, as a culture setter defensively, but he's not your number one guy you want on defense to guard your best player. He's the forward wing type of guy. You don't want him on Tyrese Halliburton. You don't want him on Jaylen Brown. You don't want him on Jalen Brunson. You want him, fighting down low and, working the wing.
I think if we had to take a guess today, I think it's going to be Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Ryan Dunn, and Mark Williams. If I had to take a guess. Which Ryan Dunn kind of scares me because offensively he can't really shoot that 3 yet. And I remember the start of the season, he was wilded.
I remember. I think Ryan Dunn is always, you can see the form and you can see he has a shot. His shot is going to develop. Some players you can see like Zion, it's hard to tell if his shot is going to develop because of his form, but Ryan Dunn has the form that you need. He has the release speed that you need in the NBA. But the problem there is Mark Williams will have to protect the rim. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He will have to protect the rim at a high level.
And Kamon Malawatch, he was supposed to be that guy for them to protect the rim. Jordan has already said it straight up. He said Kamon Malawatch is going to be brought in slowly. He said he's a developmental project. He'll probably be in the G League a couple. He brought up more of Nick Richards as the backup big more than Kamon. Maybe like Kamon towards the end of the season will be there and stuff like that. But it looks like they're going to be Mark Williams. And Mark Williams didn't practice, by the way. He didn't practice the first day of training camp. But reporters started like asking, is he hurt again? And Jordan Ott made sure he said they just have a developmental, he always gets hurt. So they're having a plan for him. But he had to practice. So that's one thing to worry about with Mark Williams and his injury concerns. But the Suns, I think, they'll be like the 10th, 11th seed fighting for stuff. D-Book has a crazy year, 30-plus usage. Hopefully Jalen Green. Hopefully Jalen Green learns from the playoffs because, like we said, young players, they just need to learn. They just need to go through it sometimes.
Yeah.
Hopefully he learns and he looks better. Where do y'all think their defense is going to be? Top 20? Bottom 20? No, bottom half for sure, right?
Yeah,
bottom 20 for sure. For sure.
I feel like on offense, they're going to want to try to play fast too. Because, I mean, you don't got no real point guard. You got Jalen Green, you got Devin Booker. So you don't really want to set that offense up crazy. But yeah, just play fast break. Turn your defense into offense. Try to do that. But, I mean, there's only so much you can do with that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
From their standpoint with the players that they got.
I think that was the interview I watched. I think that was the interview I watched where they said the Suns was still top of the league and causing turnovers and stuff like that. I think that's what Jordan said. So, and he already said they were going to play extremely fast. So yeah, that's literally what they're going to do. I think the next team is the Portland Trail Blazers. I will talk about them first. My biggest thing with the Blazers is, well, their elite defense from the second half of the season after Aiden stopped playing. Wait, this man still has the belt on him. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
The whole time.
Will the Blazers' elite defense with Clingan on the court continue? And will Clingan play more than 25 minutes a game? Clingan, he was really good for them, like towards that second half defensively. We saw Portland, and they're just like, when you really think of the players they have on the court, they have some good defenders. Tamani, Clingan, they have Matisse Thybulle coming off the bench. Scoot isn't like Scoot was cool. Like Scoot's cool. Denny. They have some really, really good defenders, some high level defenders on that team. And I just want to know if their elite defense is gonna continue. Scoot's out for the first month and a half of the season already. That hurts. That hurts his development time. They probably wanted him at training camp with Dame. Well, Dame was gonna play at training camp, but just be there. Stuff like that and Drew Holiday and stuff like that. My two biggest things is Lillard. They've already said their gameplay with Dame is for them to create an elite team, so when Dame comes back next season, they could be in the top of the West. Now, we all know that's not true. We all know, you can't create team. Definitely in Portland, you're not going to get free agents to come there, and I don't know how fast they could create a team. But if they want to do that, I said if they do want to do that, it's going to be on how fast, or how good Denny is this season. If Denny continues that offensive growth that he was doing towards the end of the season, and it doesn't seem like it was a fluke. It doesn't look like it was March basketball. Like when you get to a free throw line 7-8 times, and then your 3-point shot just looks better and better throughout the year. Like I don't think that was a fluke. And then he did it in Eurobasket, stuff like that. It's really on how fast Denny's going to grow to be like a young star. And then my biggest thing is, can we get Jeremy Grant off the basketball team?
Please.
They gave him. They gave him too much money. I mean, everyone said the shit was a bad deal when they did it. Even when Dame on the team, then they traded Dame 48 hours later, and now he's just on the bench shooting 38% from two. I mean, on the court, shooting 38% for two. Hopefully, they can get him to a bench role because I don't want Jeremy Grant starting. He's cool though. Like I feel like Jeremy Grant was really on it. Yeah, he is. I feel like if he was on a playoff team on someone's bench, we would have even talked about Jeremy Grant in this light. But Jeremy Grant shooting 12 shots, 13 shots a game, fucking up development for Portland. I'm not a fan.
No.
Playing team though? Maybe? No.
I think it all relies on Shaedon Sharpe. He's the prototype of guy who can be a superstar, but he has to grow more in his shot taking ability. More efficient from the 3-ball line. But I think when you talk about defense, you're talking about Drew Holiday.
Oh yeah, that too.
Somebody who I think should have won the Defense Player of the Year in his career. You got to think one of his best years and one of the top defenses was the Bucks in 2021, I believe. There was a top defense. Why? Because Drew Holiday was able to funnel everybody into Brook Lopez, and Brook Lopez was able to play the drop coverage because of Drew Holiday. So now you have Drew Holiday and Kamara on the wing. It's going to be elite. If Kalinga can hold the paint down like he did last year and play elite in a drop coverage, they're going to be a good defensive team. 100%. Drew Holiday is back in his element where he has, like when it was Porzingis and Drew, and he was able to funnel people into Porzingis. That's why Porzingis looked the way he looked. I think it's going to be a good defensive team, though.
Yeah. But no, I don't think anybody would be scared of him offensively, though. Like, no, I don't think that there'd be one of those teams to tell you, put the points up, put up like 115 a game or 120 a game. So, yeah, I mean, defensively, yeah, they'll be tough because, like you said, you got Drew, you got Clingy, you got Kamara. But if Shaedon Sharpe could make that jump and continue to improve and continue to be better, Scoop, for him to be better, to become that playmaker that he was drafted to be, learning from Dame, learning from Drew. Like, he has the leadership there, but it just has to come to fruition with him.
Yeah.
I'm looking at probably like a top 14 defense, bottom 20, like anywhere from 20 to 30 offense. Like Maybe when they get Dame back, or it's really just going to be on Dame, Denny and Shaden. If they take that leap offensively, and Scoot when he comes back from injury, Drew about to play a lot of minutes. I hope Drew gets back into his Bucks shit. I mean, I don't think he ever lost it. Honestly, it's just a role. Like he's just on the Celtics. We all had him just as a corner 3-point shooter for the most part, stuff like that. We're about to get Drew back in his. I have the ball back in my hand. Definitely at the start of the season, and then Scoot will come back, and they'll probably share responsibilities. If they're doing good, then who knows what the fuck is gonna happen. But no chance for playing. No chance at all. No,
The West's just so tough, man.
it's tough.
It's hard. It's hard to even get to the play-in,
Yeah,
let
no,
alone
sir.
the playoffs.
I wish
What do y'all think the
I
starting
don't
lineup's gonna be?
without Scoot or with Scoot.
I think either way,
Without.
Scoot off the bench.
Yeah,
Scoot's probably off the bench. So Drew, Shaden, Denny, Tamani, Clingan. That just
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Get it? That just makes the most sense. And then probably
you still pay Grant
Reed.
though.
Man, he need to get off that team.
I know they still play him, but like when you're in your third, you know, I think he's getting older and he's in his like third year of that contract, fourth year of that contract. I think you could finally go up to him and say, "Hey, like, when he just gets paid." I know we talked about last episode with contracts and players, and when they make so much money, like it's just how the ecosystem. But I think when they're in that third, fourth year of that contract, you can walk up to them and say, "Hey, yo, like we're playing Tamani. Like for development of this team, we're playing Tamani. Like you're not a long-term piece, and that's okay. We've already paid you. It's okay." And I think Jeremy Grant will be okay. I don't think it's the ego. I don't think Jeremy Grant is the ego type player. He's not the player that's going to be like, "No, I better start." I think he'll
he even do
accept
that?
the role. Like walk up to it. Yeah, he don't got that power. You're absolutely right. He don't got that power to walk over there and say, "I better start." Malik, want to talk about the Kings real quick?
Yeah. The main thing I got about this is Keegan Murray. Like his rookie year, having such a good decent year to like steadily declining. It's a lot expected out of him for year 4. So if he can continue to not even continue to improve, but improve from what he has been the last 2 years and continue to be as good defensively and be that 3-point shooter that he was drafted to be, I think that they could do something because you still got DeRozan. Like, yeah, he's getting older. You still got Levine, that 1-2 punch scoring. I know y'all, or I know Rita, you don't like Sabonis, but Sabonis for you still to be a dominant rebounder, like not somebody who I'm scared of to drop to the paint or anything like that, but for Keegan to continue developing and just be a better prospect, a better player, a better 3-point shooter, a better defender, just a better all-around player, I think he's solely the main important thing when it comes to the success of the Sacramento Kings.
What a trash team.
About the Sabonis, I don't listen. I hate Sabonis as a player being your number one. I just hate Sabonis in general, but I'm not stupid. Like I know what he does in the regular season. In the regular season, Sabonis produces elite offense. Elite is a strong word. He produces great offenses, and I still think this team offensively. It's hard for me to say this. Offensively, could be really, really still good. But I don't know how that leads to anything because defensively, I think they're future. But I do agree, Keegan Murray, big year. Dennis Schroeder's going to be starting, and I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I like Dennis, but it's
I
like
like Dennis. Listen, Dennis is one of those players that he knows his role, he knows what to do. He's going to organize the offense. He's not no star player. He's not no great point guard, but he's not the main facilitator anyway. So Dennis doesn't really make mistakes like that either. He's just an okay player.
I like Dennis. Knock down free throw shooter. He clutch.
A lot of people hate Dennis. So but when you think about it in the great scheme of things, Dennis is a bad basketball player. So it's I think the biggest thing about this Kings team I have written down, if Kuminga comes to King, we can throw all this shit out the window, and I fucking hate the team even more. But for the time being, they're probably still gonna be bad. Like I don't see them being good. Offensively, they're gonna be nice though. Like if they can max their ceiling offensively, then we're talking about a 10th seed in the play. That's not gonna make the playoffs. But
Yeah,
we're talking about a playing team for sure.
they suck.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's skip them and let's talk about someone fun. Yo, the Mavericks. Go ahead, Queso.
The Mavericks. It's gonna be an elite team. Kyrie Irving back on the court. When is he expected to come back? In January?
I mean, they said he's going quicker, so I mean, it's literally January or December. If motherfuckers healing faster than usual.
I think a successful season for them would be at least try to get to that second round. I thought they could with Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag is a dog, man. I got him as a top. I got him running rookie of the year, hands down. Nobody even close. AD can be a DPOY in a runner for that, playing weak side defense, able to roam around. He's in a spot that he loves to be in at the 4 position. I love that team. I think if AD can consistently knock the 3 ball down to like I want to say a 35%, 36%, 37%, I think they're gonna be a good team. I like the Mavericks this year. And they got D'Lo, Klay Thompson. They did sign somebody else. Who was it? D'Lo, Klay Thompson. Did they get Dennis Smith?
Yeah, they got Dennis Smith.
I like him. I like him as a defender. He's a gritty defender. I like the team a lot. Great big. They have probably the best big rotation in the league. Easily the best big rotation in the league. All play defense. All rebound the ball.
The best front court in the league. The best front court in the league easily.
Klay Thompson. Yeah. That team's gonna be fun to watch. Like elite. Yeah. Klay Thompson roaming around. D'Lo off the bench can easily get you 5 threes on any given night. That's a fun team.
I think they're easily the basketball nerd team. Like as in if you like watching basketball on all aspects, defensively, offensively, like schemes and stuff like that, you're just gonna love them. You're dead going to love them because the lineups they can bring out sometimes is just gonna be crazy. Honestly, bro, I do want to see AD play the 5 sometimes in some way. I don't want AD. I don't want AD to get too in love with the 4 because I think when AD's at that 5, it's really, really good. But at the 4, I know what he brings at the 4 offensively and defensively too. So I'm not mad at him for doing that. Then Cooper Flag, I think he might struggle at the start of the season because of just shooting woes. He's gonna have a lot of until Kyrie comes back. He's gonna have not a lot, but they're going to ask a lot for him. But he's that good.
I think they don't even use him like that. I kind of think he's gonna struggle more when Kyrie gets there. Because when Kyrie get there, he's gonna be more on ball. Without Kyrie there, they're gonna run the ball through Cooper a lot more. So I can see them flashing him at the top of the key, running him in some post up ISO situations on the side. I think he won't really have the opportunity to really be bad from the 3-ball line. I think his 3-point attempts will go from 4 to 6 when Kyrie gets there.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna say Cooper be the number 1 option. But until then, yes, Cooper get the ball top of the key when they run the zone because we got 2 bigs, they're gonna run the zone. And I think he's gonna eat in the top of the key. That's what he did at Duke.
I'm excited. I'm dead excited about the Mavs. Do you have anything about the Mavs, Malik?
I feel like they'll be a top 10 defensive team.
Easily. For sure. Yeah, I can't even see a world they're not top 10. I'm gonna be honest. Offensively, they might have definitely at the start of the season, they might have their woes of just finding their identity. But once they find it, they'll be really good. And then matchup wise, just in the playoffs, there's a lot of teams that don't want to see the Mavericks. A lot of teams don't want to see the Mavericks. I don't think I'm not saying they're gonna win these series, but I think just matchup wise, the Nuggets probably don't want to see the Mavericks. matchup wise, I don't think AD wants to Jokic wants to wake up and he has to have AD playing roam defense on him while he's getting guarded by Gafford and Lively, and Cooper Flag is coming off the help side, and I don't. It's gonna be a really good team. They're a real good team. Jason Kidd, I hope he puts it all together because I know there was like a thing for the Mavericks fan base was Jason Kidd. They fucking hate him in the regular season, and in the playoffs he becomes like some matchup.
He's a playoff coach.
He's definitely a playoff coach, 100%. In the regular season, he tries things and stuff like that. And he's not afraid to try things. And he'll try things not just for one game. He'll try things for like a 10-game stretch. And you're going to hate it. And you're going to be like, why are we doing this? Like,
that's what I feel like with Joe Mazzulla, he's a regular season coach. I think he can make adjustments. I think he's good in the postseason, but he's a regular season coach. He's for the long run in the regular season. Good record. That's why I think this year we probably do decent for real. But playoffs, I don't see it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that for the Celtics when we get to the East. I can't even imagine a world where the Celtics. I don't want to get off topic, but I want to imagine a world where like the Celtics are gonna go up to Joe Mazzulla and be like, "Hey, we're gonna rest JB sometimes, like game to game." And y'all know Joe Mazzulla. He's gonna be like, "And lose."
Yeah,
I fucking hate losing. It's gonna be interesting. Next team up is the Grizzlies. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm always like, I'm not a Grizzlies guy. Like, I would never say I'm a Grizzly fan or anything, but like, I always just like to see the Grizzlies do good. Like, I do. Like, there's just that one team that's like, I like Ja as a player. Like, I've always wanted him to do well, and I had some like, oh yeah, they could be sneaky. Maybe might make the playoffs. Probably lose round one again, like always, because they don't have identity. But like, I like Jalen Wells and stuff like that. And then Zach Edey and Jaren Jackson Jr. is out for the first month and a half of the season, probably 2 months. And then you look at this team and you're like, they have Jock Landale starting center for the first 2 months of the season. Brandon Clark is out. Yeah, he's out. Brandon Clark's out. They have Jock Landale starting center for the first 2 months of the season. We've been talking about this the whole time on this pod. The West is too good. It's way too good for you to
have 15-game stretches of going 500.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if that's why I kept on asking initially, hey, can this team make the play-in? Because the Grizzlies might struggle. Now, I said it during the point guard ranking, I said I think this is Ja's season to really come back and be really, really good. The Grizzlies offense, I made sure I wrote this down. The Grizzlies offense last season. Okay, so Ja in his 2021-2022 season, where do you think, this is just a guess, where do y'all think the Grizzlies ranked? Y'all can give me a general area. You don't have to give me a exact number.
What year? 21?
2021-2022 season where Ja averaged 27 points, like 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 assists. What do you think they ranked in pick and roll frequency? Like, how many times they ran pick and rolls a game?
Who was their center at that time? I'll say.
I don't remember.
I'll say 8th.
They was top 10. They was 10. They was around 10, 11. They were bottom of the league last year. They literally ran it the least, the most out of everyone. Ja had his worst season. They fired Taylor Jenkins. They brought the new guy. He ramped up the pick and rolls up. Ja averaged 28 points per game. I thought they were going to go into the season saying, Zach Edey, pick and roll, Ja, let's get it back to going. Let's get Ja going. And now they have Jock Landale. And I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, fuck. This team defensively, they're going to be so bad too. Like, Jaren does so much for them. And Zach Edey cleared up so many rebounds.
I think this is a separation when it comes to coaching. If you're going to be bad defensively already, just go full throttle offense. Start Santi at the 5, run a 5-out offense, shoot a lot of threes, run the floor with Ja, let Ja have the 5-out offense like we want him to have, and go crazy. Jock Landale is not going to hold up defensively. He's decent in the mid-range area, but he's not going to be the guy you want at the rim either. You can sag off at him. I think offensively they got to go crazy. Be a fast-paced team.
With that being said, I like that idea. That's not a bad idea. So with that being said, starting lineup, let's go. Ja Morant, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, I guess, Jalen Wells, Gigi Jr., Gigi.
Wait, Jaren, how long is Jaren out?
Same time, month and a half to 2. What's his name? Gigi Jackson. And let's go Santi Aldama at the 5. Fuck it.
Hey, at this point, that's what they're gonna have to do.
They're not gonna get a rebound.
Yeah, but it's
No,
like
not at all.
the other team might not either because they're gonna be scoring the whole time. Like we talk about now how the league is coming to having 4 to 5 ball handlers. I mean, they're gonna have KCP who's able to come off screens. We see who's able to do with the Denver Nuggets. Orlando is one of the worst offensive teams since they're actually a terrible offensive team. I think they haven't been this bad since the last time they was good was when they had Dwight Howard. So him leaving them, coming to a more fast-paced team, I think KCP can get in that role where he's able to come off a few screens, get to the midi like he did with the Nuggets. So I think they just got to score to be the Pacers. To score.
And shit, if you don't like KCP in the starting lineup, we could throw Ty Jerome in there. A Cam Spencer. A Cam Spencer?
No. Next segment.
Cam Spencer.
He's a 3-point shooter. He's a 3-point shooter.
No, yeah,
we
for
need
sure.
some defense though.
I said Ty Jerome first.
No. We love him off the bench. We see what he did. Scotty who?
Pippen.
Oh, Pippen.
He's a good player. He's a good player, but I don't know about starting Scotty and Ja together. But they did it. They did it at times, but I don't know. That's the.
There's some team you just got to chalk defense. Come on, defense is out the window. Let's play offense.
I hope Jalen Wells turns up because in my dynasty league, I traded for him and I fucked up.
When are we drafting?
We need more people, man. We need more people.
Got?
We have 8.
We
need 2 more. I want 10. And if we can 10, we can draft literally next week. I promise.
Okay, bet. All right, my fault. All right, bet.
No, we're good. Next team up, we have the Spurs. Malik, go ahead, talk about them.
With Spurs, man, I think they got one of the best young cores in the NBA right now. I feel like the Stephon Castle and Wemby pick and roll is gonna develop with Fox playing as well. They're gonna pick up their speed on offense. I feel like their offense is probably gonna be top 10. Their defense, just because of Wemby, is gonna be top 10 as well.
That's a playoff team, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Spurs. I feel like once it all comes together, because they're young too, so they're gonna make their mistakes still. But I like the Spurs. I see them as a top 8 seed for sure. Wemby stay healthy, averaging 4 or 5 blocks a game. You got Castle. I feel like he's good to 21 a game. Because no. Seriously.
Presume? I mean, you expecting him to get that?
Yeah, for sure.
Next season?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
Because what he averaged like 13, 14 last year?
Around there,
yeah,
I think so.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him taking on more of an offensive role.
But for him,
to
me, for him to do that, for him to take a leap offensively to get to 20 points per game, we're gonna need a 3-point shot, like a spot up 3-point shot, because he's playing a lot on the wing. He's playing a lot on the wing this season. He played a lot last season without De'Aaron Fox. The minute he got traded, they rolled him out with the finger. So most of his shots are coming from like when they start kicking out and passing, and then it's gonna be that Stephon Castle, and they're going to leave him open to start the season because he wasn't a good 3-point shooter and stuff like that. For him to take that leap, we're talking about a guy that basically shot 28% from 3. I'm guessing too because I'm on the money. 28 point as a rookie, correct? But still, he in UConn he wasn't that good of a 3-point shooter. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's never gonna come. I'm not saying that. But
I think it will.
I'm saying next season. We're talking about a next season thing. I find it very. And not only that, he wants to be a point guard. He can't. Before the draft, he said he wanted to be a point guard. At the start of the season, he said he wanted to be a point guard. And then now that's my biggest thing. And that's the only thing I wrote for the Spurs is Stephon Castle, you can't play point guard. You literally cannot play point guard. It's so unfortunate because De'Aaron Fox just got paid. He is probably not probably. What the fuck am I talking about? He's the easiest best shot creator on the guard position, on the guard side on the team. They just drafted my boy
Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper, yeah. They just drafted Dylan Harper. They will also want to bring Carter in defensively in his 3-point shooting in the corner. Stephon averaging 20. I feel like that's a bold take.
I'll be honest. I hate the Spurs.
I'm not
I
mad at you
love
for that.
I love Wemby. I like the Wemby and De'Aaron Fox pick and roll. I actually love that. If De'Aaron Fox can get back to his old ways of getting to the paint, Wemby is a generational player. I mean, what he's able to do, drop 50, I think maybe once or twice, maybe a 40 and a 50, shooting from the half court line. You can't do nothing for him. But you need spacing to allow him to work in the pick and roll. That's what it is. That's the name of the game. So with you having Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, those two guys basically playing at all times. De'Aaron Fox isn't a great 3-point shooter. Keldon Johnson is improving, but he isn't a great 3-point shooter. You need knockdown shooters. So I don't love them this year because if I see Dylan Harper on a wing, I'm helping off of him. We're doubling Wemby. If we see Stephon Castle, I'm helping off of him. We're doubling Wemby. De'Aaron Fox. We got to respect De'Aaron because how quick he is off the dribble. But it's like, come on. I don't love the Spurs because of that.
Yeah, even the top 10 offense thing, I think that's I think they're going to be good. Like, they'll probably get to 15, 16.
Because of
But
Wemby.
10. But yeah, literally because of Wemby. And then Vassell's probably their best 3-point shooter. Vassell and Harrison Barnes is probably their best 3-point shooters on the wings. And we're not fans of them playing a lot of minutes either. I'm not a fan of them. I'm playing a lot of minutes either. And I'm a Vassell guy, but I kind of went off that boat because it's like we're in year 5, year 6. He's getting injured. It's not he's sticking on the ball too much. It's just
I don't like the development for him either, though. Be honest, I like with a guy like Devin Vassell. I see him in not Devin Booker, but I see him in a role as Devin Booker, being able to come off of screens in the mid range, being able to handle the ball and get to his spots. But when you bring him off the bench and playing him in spot minutes and playing him with other very high usage players, he's not a spot up. He is a person who can go get a bucket. He's a person who coming off of screens who can be your second option. Or not second option on the championship team, but like that third
option.
Second scoring option. So I don't love him there. I wish they would have traded him. I don't know what they're doing with Keldon. They should have traded him. Sohan. I like Sohan, but they should have traded him. It's like they don't know what they're doing at all. They're just getting players. They're just getting people.
Also wrote down how much does Mitch Johnson add to the team after replacing Pop? We haven't we saw him this is Mitch Johnson's first full year as an NBA coach. I think he was interim last year. Yeah. I don't know much about him. I didn't really watch Spurs games like that. Definitely after I wanted to watch them, maybe they got Fox, and then the injury happened. So I was like,
last year they was good in the clutch. They was good down the stretch. That's really all I know about him. He's able to make adjustments. I didn't love the way he used De'Aaron Fox last year. I thought he could have been on the ball more. I didn't love the Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox backcourt.
It's because they fucking promised Chris Paul to start the whole season.
Yeah, I think it's levels to this game.
Stop doing promises. I hate NBA teams that do that shit. Don't promise them anything.
Yeah, but I didn't like the sets either.
Chris Paul a veteran to where you could tell him, hey, bro, we just got D Fox. We're gonna have to have you either come up the bench with the second unit, and you could you're gonna control the whole offense at that point. But we just got Fox. We traded for him for a reason. You're not gonna be here after this year. So we're gonna slowly give him the keys and then just take you away. Chris Paul, you're a veteran. You should understand that.
I think even in the reason I say rotation, I didn't love it because I think a player can start but really be a part of the bench unit. So a player can come in and get you 2-3 minutes until the 7-8 minute mark, and then come back in the last 4 minutes and play with the bench. They didn't do that at all. I hated the lineups, the rotation. So Mitch, you gotta do better with that. That's it. That's all I know about him.
Let's talk about the Warriors case, huh?
Warriors. Ooh, that's my second team right there. I love that team.
Wait, really?
I mean, obviously the Hornets because that's where I'm at, but Warriors for sure. I look Al Horford over there. That's obviously from the Celtics. Officially over there. Jimmy Butler. I love Jimmy Butler since watching him play with the Bulls. I love the team defensively. I think offensively it'll be better. Defensively, it'll be will you attack the Warriors going to be in the paint? Who do they get off the bench? Who's their center off the bench? Quentin Post. I don't love them in the paint. And they're going to be playing when they play against teams like we've seen with the Rockets or they play the Thunder. They're going to kill you in the paint. So I think they definitely need to go get a rim protector or try to trade some type of player like getting Seth Curry. Don't understand it. Melton. I like Melton when he was with the Sixers. I liked him when he was with the Grizzlies. He's a defender. He can shoot 3 ball. He can set up your offense in certain. He can do entry passes. I like the Warriors. I love the Warriors. I ain't gonna lie. I think the Warriors can be a 6 seed easily.
I've always been like iffy about the Warriors. I'm like I hate the Warriors in the regular season, and then like in the playoffs, you have to respect them. You literally have to respect them. My biggest thing I wrote about for the Warriors is when is this Kaminga shit gonna stop? Like,
I'm so sick of it, bro.
When are we gonna stop? Are we? I think he's gonna take the qualifying offer. What we have, we're in September 28th. We have 3 days. We have until Wednesday for him to sign that qualifying. Well, if he doesn't sign, then it's a qualifying offer, 100%. Then he has a no trade clause in that qualifying offer, so he literally they can't even trade him until he says, "Oh, trade me to the Kings." So I think they said they're trying to work things with Malik Monk, but the Warriors have actively said they don't want Malik Monk. I like Malik Monk as a player. I thought off the bench for him he would be cool, but I think it's more because he's making $20 million and they don't want to add that to luxury tax and stuff like that. So I understand it from that point. I think as a player, Malik Monk can really help this team off the bench because they need some for sure scoring off that bench at times. But I mean, it's the Warriors. To me, there's not really much to talk about them. It's like they're Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and them. They was really good during that regular season when they were all healthy. I think they're still going to be pretty good, or they might struggle at times, but they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to be a hard team for anyone to play because they're just a different team. Like there's no team that you can really compare to the Warriors in the league just about how they play, how like all their players work together, their system. Yeah, they're annoying. They're annoying. It's the Warriors.
Yeah,
You got any good things to say? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like, I don't know. Like, I think they're a good team though. Like, I don't think no one on this pod is ever going to say they're a bad team. It's just like, okay, let's change the question then. Then make it interesting. Do you think the Warriors have enough right now to win the championship?
No.
And you think what they need is that rim center off the bench?
They need a big for sure.
Al Horford helps you with your spacing a lot to allow Draymond to do what he does, but because Quentin Post was great in some instances, and Al Horford is not going to make too many mistakes. He can be there for you on switch defense, but you still need a rim protector. Draymond's not going to protect the rim at a super high level. He has the fear factor there, but he's not going to protect the rim. Jimmy Butler is decent. He's not going to protect the rim. You need a guy like Malo Watch. If they can trade to get him, or there's somebody they can put in for spot minutes just to, hey, I'm back here. You can't just come run past Steph Curry and get to the rim. That's it.
So I think the teams that probably whoop on, I think the top 3 teams just beat them, right? Like Houston. Well, if you still feel Houston's a top 3 team or not, but Houston, OKC, and the Nuggets probably.
And the
Mavericks. They just match up. And the Mavericks, yes, they match up really well. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I would agree.
Any team that has a big who can control, or any team that has a even double big, they're going to lose. 100%. Like they're going to. I'm gonna write that down for their Discord. They're going to get killed in the paint. 100%. There's no doubt about it. Steve Kerr is not a great defensive coach no more. Jerry Stackhouse is a good coach though.
Oh yeah, they do have Jerry off the bench. All right, next team I have up is the Lakers. I have 3 points for them. Point number 1 is I watched their little JJ Redick talk about the Lakers like 2 days ago. They had like an early day media press conference. They're really big on Jake LaRavia being their wing defender and stuff like that. I know that all summer we've been talking about, not we, but like there's been rumors about Andrew Wiggins going to the Lakers. Pat Riley is not trading with the Lakers. He's not helping the Lakers. So with that being said, I think they're going to it's Jake LaRavia, Dalton Connect, how much can they get out these 2 guys being 3-point shooters and just Dalton Connect's not a good defender, but Jake LaRavia for sure. Then I have, can the Lakers get to a consistent defense with Luka, Aiden, and AJ LeBron? I don't know where they ranked defensively last year. I think when they got JJ Redick, they started doing honestly, and I know Lakers fans is a cult, and I hope they don't come out to get me for this. I didn't like the Lakers. I didn't like the Lakers' defense. I thought they got lucky. I'm gonna be honest with you. As like their defense, the second half of the season, when they got Luka and like their defensive rating was literally like a top 5 defense and stuff like that, and their defensive game plan was to leave the corners open
Yeah.
and players, and obviously they were leaving the worst shooter open on the court. But even a team with like 5 out spacing like was missing against them, and I was just watching it. I'm like, yeah, this guy usually like rains buckets against other teams, and now he's playing Laker today, and he's just missing everything.
Drew
Kind
Holiday.
of crazy. Yeah, I remember the Lakers game in the second half of the season. Drew Holiday was missing. Yeah, the Lakers ranked on defense 17th last season. They probably stay around that point. I don't think they get worse. I mean, they might get worse because they lost Dorian and stuff like that, their best wing defender. I know Marcus Smart, they're coming in, but even with the Marcus Smart lineups, I find it kind of weird. Like, what's the Lakers starting lineup this year? Probably the same as always.
That's my thing with the Lakers. JJ Redick, if you ever see this, you have to bring Austin Reeves off the bench to win a championship. Plain and simple.
Sure.
You need Marcus Smart to be your starting shooting guard. He's a DPOY. You need him to be on the ball. That's plain and simple. You do not have a great rim protector. You cannot have Austin Reeves guarding your best player. You cannot have LeBron James trying to pick up and be that defensive wing, even though his plus minus was bad last year. You got to let Luka Doncic is not going to do that defensively. I don't care if he's 100 pounds or 300. He's not going to do nothing for you. He's probably bigger, so he can guard the wings. So start Marcus Smart.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I have a question. When the Lakers trade for Luka, I have a friend. I have a friend that I talk basketball with all the time. He's a Laker fan. His biggest concern was he does not think, and obviously it's the most obvious one. Luka and Austin Reeves can work long term because of their defensive problems.
Right.
My question to you is, I agree with I don't agree with benching Austin Reeves, but I understand where you're coming from because Luka needs someone next to him. You're basically saying Luka needs someone next to him defensively and stuff like that. LeBron won't be here next year. Most likely. High chance he won't be on the Lakers if the Lakers don't want to extend him, whatever, which they've made it pretty clear. You know, they said we want to keep LeBron, want him to retire. You didn't give him a contract. So with that being said, do you think if they added someone at that 3 that is a high-level defender, are you cool with Austin Reeves and Luka starting together long-term if they had a 3 that was a high-level wing guard defender, or no?
I say no for sure, because when you play in teams like any top team is going to have 2 or 3 good ball handlers now. Like we say, that's the name of the game now. So now, regardless, Luka or Austin Reeves is going to have to guard Jalen Green or Devin Booker. They're going to have to guard Kevin Durant, or they're going to have to guard some of these guys because the best wing defender is going to be on the best wing because Austin Reeves is too little. Kevin Durant killed him every game last season. Luka Doncic is not going to keep up with you defensively. So they need to bring Austin Reeves off the bench. I think a key thing would have been they could have got a rim protector. If you get a rim protector and you can say, hey, funnel these guys into a guy like Porzingis or Wemby, Rudy Gobert, if that's a defensive scheme, funnel them into the guy. Cool. But you can't do that because when they funnel, you got Vando who don't know what he's doing down there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, I don't believe in benching Austin Reeves. At that point, just trade him. I mean, but also JJ. Another thing JJ said is he said Austin Reeves has looked like the best player during the workouts. Now, obviously, they're supposed to bat for Austin Reeves is elite. But I think at this point, if Luka, Luka is their guy long term. I mean, Luka and Kyrie worked.
It did, but it didn't.
They lost.
They lost.
And they could have guard Tatum and Brown at the end in the finals.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Anybody who know me, I didn't have a fear in that playoffs at all. I mean, that championship, I knew they couldn't guard a soul. So it's
Malik, how much money you made that? Oh, you was whooping those people because you was betting with everyone. Everyone had the Mavs.
Yeah. Hey, I said, it was easy.
Malik walked up to me. He said, "You try to." Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Like I wanted the Mavs to win, but I said I'm good. I'm not betting. Fuck no. Hell
Yeah,
no.
I was betting anything, like whatever y'all want to bet, whatever number, just get it to me. I got you.
Let's talk about the Clippers and their situation in life.
So first, I want to talk about they're the oldest team in the NBA on like average, but like I don't see anything too entirely bad with them outside of like I can't even say like defensive flaws or anything like that either. Because I mean, obviously you're gonna have your spots like James Harden defensively. Yeah, we're not, but his offense is so great. That's what we're basing everything off of. You still got Kawhi. He's probably gonna get like a 15 to 25 game suspension, so somewhere around that range, right?
We don't know what the fuck.
Sure.
They're talking about taking his contract away. They're talking about the worst. We don't know. It's not going to happen before the start of the season, so we don't know what the fuck is about to happen with him. Let's just
Yeah, it's
assume
not.
he's on the roster. No, there's no. The investigation is going to take too long. Even though the facts is there, but I know the NBA is going to do their own investigation. But the season starts in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't see a world where they're done with this investigation. So with that being said, let's assume Kawhi plays the rest of the season as a Clipper. Let's play in a positive world in life.
What would y'all say about a lineup with this? You got James Harden as your starter. You got Chris Dunn as your two. I say you got Ben Simmons at your three,
He's
Kawhi at
not on
your
the team no
4,
more.
and then Zubac at your 5.
That's not on the team no more.
He's not?
Nah, he free agent.
He's talking about retirement. They ain't bring him back.
Yeah, he could.
Oh,
I'm
reading
throw
off
Ben
of
away.
ESPN. That's why.
Oh yeah, ESPN doesn't have ESPN. I'm looking. You have to look at CBS or something like that because ESPN doesn't
Yeah.
have the updated lineups. But throw Ben Simmons. I'm not mad at you. Throw Ben Simmons away and let's do Derek Jones Jr. or something. That's what they like to run defensively. So what's the lineup again?
Harden,
Dunn,
Jones, Zubac.
Kawhi, and Zubac. Do you think that defense is moving something?
I mean, that's what they ran last year. No, wasn't that the defense?
Well,
Harden, Dunn, Derek Jones, Kawhi, Zubac.
yeah.
That's yeah. No, that was. I mean, that's a top. I mean, it was a top 10 defense last year. It's a top 10 defense whenever they run it. Honestly, I think Kawhi isn't like as the lockdown defender, but he's still elite. So like, I think I'm not worried about the Clippers defensively. I'm worried about my questions was how many games is Kawhi going to play? Are we still managing his minutes? I'm not really like they're still going to compete. James Harden still gets to still carries teams to the regular season throughout the regular season to the playoffs. But when we get to the playoffs, is Kawhi still in? When you manage someone to play 40 games, I thought personally in the playoffs, Kawhi was still really good, but they played a 7-game series, and when they got to that game 6, game 7, the level just kept on like was he in peak mid-season NBA shape because he was playing game here, game there,
I
game here,
like
game
him. I
there.
like him in the playoffs.
I
I
don't
just think that's
know.
where he is in his career now.
I mean, then again, the matchup they got was I'm not gonna say it was a hard one for them, but it went to game 7. They could have won. They could have won. And now you're adding what John Collins, you're adding Bradley Beal, which I
Chris
mean, I
Paul.
can't even say adding Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal and Norman Powell, same shit.
Yeah.
Chris
I
Paul
like
off the
Bradley Beal a
bench.
little more.
But see,
I'm not.
even their bench, it's still a good decent team because you got Chris Paul, you got Bradley Beal, you got Powell, you got John Collins, and then you got Brook Lopez. Like
I think that's.
I mean, that's the
I
top 3
mean,
teams in their prime for sure.
I got
Number
a
1 seed.
lot of teams this year that I'm watching since the Celtics are not up there. The Clippers and the Rockets. I mean, not the Rockets. The Warriors. Ooh, I love the Clippers. CP3 get his first ring. That team's going to be elite. CP3, Zubac pick and roll. James Harden and Brook
Yeah.
Lopez in a 5-out like he was in Houston. Bradley Beal able to hoop again in a new atmosphere. Oh my god!
I mean, they're starting off the season with James Harden at the 1, Beal at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, John Collins at the 4, Zubac 5. I like that Kawhi can finally play the 3 again, though. I do like that. Like because they had Kawhi playing the 4 in some lineups because they never had a true 4. John Collins can finally play the 4. I mean, it's a good team. Just defensively, they're amazing. Offensively, it's definitely going to be carried by Harden, Beal, Kawhi.
I don't think so. I don't think offense is going to be a struggle at all.
They don't have a struggle.
Yeah,
their struggle is matchup. It's injuries and matchup. Yeah. I don't even know. Do they have a bad matchup? I say matchup. Do they have a bad matchup in the West? Like, there's a team you play against, you're like, oh, I don't want the Clippers playing against them. They have something for everyone.
I want to say
outside of the Nuggets.
I think they match up well against
I like them versus I think the Warriors, because now you're going to have to ask Bradley Beal to kind of chase around Curry for those minutes, or Chris Paul to chase it. Not even Chris Paul. Like
Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn has to start in that line.
He has to start. But it's just Curry's going to play 40 minutes, and somebody's going to have to chase him all 40 minutes, and then actually I'll take that back, because they're going to be able to counter that offensively with Zubac in the paint. He's going to average 20 and 20 versus them. So honestly, I don't see not a bad match. I might get them to let me write that down. Hold on, to win the championship. I love that team.
They don't match. Like
Timberwolves, they kill the Timberwolves too.
I
wouldn't say kill, but
I think it's evenly matched. I think it will really depend. I think that series, because they're kind of like the same.
You got to think about
matchup wise. Everyone matches up well. It really gonna come down to who's the superstar, like who really shines, and Ant probably gonna be the best. Well, in a playoff series, are we ready to say Ant's better than Kawhi in a playoff series? No. Until that playmaking until he gets that playmaker right in that post. Oh, he said he's working. We'll talk about the Timberwolves in a couple of minutes, but actually, we're talking about the Timberwolves now. Queso?
Timberwolves, I think, honestly, they're in the same boat as last year. They didn't gain nothing, right? I got Terrence Shannon written down because I like him. Every time they play OKC, he's a spark. I think if you allow him to kind of be that 6 man, he can easily. He's 48%, 35% of the 3-ball line. Obviously only shot 1 3, but I like his ability to get to the rim and attack and transition. Anthony Edwards, like you said, over the summer, I heard he was working on his mid-range because the game is kind of moving back into the mid-range game. I just don't love Rudy Gobert. I mean, it's just that simple. I don't think they can win consistently with Jaden McDaniels 3-point and a Rudy Gobert clogging in the paint and Julius Randle. Because like you're relying on Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels to knock down at least 39, 38% of their 3 balls in a whole playoff series, and I don't see it happening. Mike Conley is also continuing to digress and not a great defender no more. Like, he can defend, but he's not a great defender. He gets abused in the playoffs. I think we've seen that last year. You're going to get abused. Then they don't have – the Rob Dillingham is going to get abused. I just don't love the team. I think they just need to break that whole team up.
Okay, Ant, let's come to Atlanta. He was at a Georgia game this weekend.
He's good.
Fuck it. Let's just get him in Atlanta.
Ain't really much to say about them, but they the same team. I mean, it is what it is with them.
Yeah, you broke down all my points. Like, I have Anthony Edwards playmaking boost. Like, he needs to get better at that. But Ant is such a hard worker. Like, we were talking about Ant 2 years ago as being one of the best players to get downhill, to now last year being the best 3-point shooter in the league. It's literally, he's such a worker, bro. Like, I don't get it. So, like, we're talking about if he's working on his post game, like he's saying, and off the post, it's different when you crash the ball in the post and playmaking from the post and playmaking
top of the key.
At the top of the key. It's way different. It's kind of easier. So
way
easier. But I think the question about Timberwolves is never Ant. Even though he gets better every year, it's never Ant. Even though Ant, people make it about Ant because when he gets to the playoffs and then they clog him because of the spacing, and then he can't make the pass. But honestly, if the spacing was better, we would never even find out that Ant's playmaking is that bad. But like you said, Rob Dillingham, second year, how good can he be? I don't. When you're that bad, when you're that frail, and the shot making, Rob Dillingham's comparison would be Darius Garland. Bones Highland, yes. But like at his peak, where he wants to probably be, is probably Darius Garland. Just a guy who's very efficient, shoots 3, gets to the rim, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll take Darius Garland over him defensively though.
Oh no, for sure, and that's the point. That's the point. It's not good. If the offense ain't there and the defense is worse than fucking Darius Garland, then we're looking at it. And then Terry Shannon Jr. Shout out to him. But I don't really have much to say. Like I know he's gonna be good. I know he's gonna be good in the next year. I don't have to worry about him. But like the team's dead the same. They didn't change nothing. They lost players. Didn't gain anything. Fuck. But they make it. But the thing about the Timberwolves that we have to talk about, they make it to. It doesn't matter. We could talk about how they get lucky with injuries and matchups. They make it to the Western Conference Finals. The last 2 years in a row. Shit, can they three-peat? That's the question. I don't think so.
Can they get it done this time?
I don't think so.
I don't think there's honestly, unless if they run into OKC, they're going to lose. They run into the Clippers.
Yeah.
We're talking about a tough 7-game matchup. They run into the Nuggets. They've always had things against the Nuggets to counter them. But we're about to talk about the Nuggets. I think they're a little bit better, and they can survive some of those problems that the Timberwolves brought them a little better this year. Houston, they can probably beat Houston this year only because of the situation that happened to Houston a week ago. But
yeah, we'll get.
I digress. But anyways, let's get into the Nuggets. The Nuggets, I personally think, with the getting rid of Michael Porter Jr., who we all know isn't the smartest defensive player in the world, even though he had the link, he wasn't the smartest guy, and he had injuries. Adding Cam Johnson, adding Valanciunas, getting Darren Holmes Jr. I think he's a junior. Deron Holmes Jr. My thing is, if Aaron Gordon's hot 3-point shooting that he had from the regular season and the playoffs continue, I think this team is enough to win I think this team has enough to win the championship. It's going to come down to Jamal Murray and can he. I know we was arguing about this in the point guard, and my opinion about Jamal Murray after watching some things has kind of changed a little bit. I think he does struggle. He does struggle, and where I'm going right now is I don't really give. I think he's played against some very, very, very tough defenses in the playoffs. I don't give. When you're quote unquote labeled as a star in the playoffs, I know he's not a star in general, but in the playoffs, he is a star. When you're quote unquote labeled like that, I don't care who you play defensively. You gotta find a way. You gotta find definitely with Jokic needed help. So
yeah.
I think if everything clicks, and I'm very interested in Deron Holmes Jr. lineups with Jokic at times. If everything clicks, they have everything to win. They have everything to fucking win this year. And I really don't have much to say about them. I think they have everything to literally win.
I think they do too. That's another team I love. I like a lot of teams this year. Honestly, I think their struggle would be against teams like the Clippers. Because they're so like you have to put a guy on Kawhi. Cam Johnson is a good defender, but I mean Kawhi's going to win that matchup, and then Christian Braun is going to play Harden. We've seen what Harden was able to do against Christian Braun, literally all playoffs. Because you can't put Cam Johnson on your power forward now. You have to put Aaron Gordon has to continue to play that. So the reason it was able to work with Aaron Gordon playing on the wing was because Michael Porter Jr. was the back line.
Yeah.
But now you have to have Aaron Gordon continue to do that because if you don't, Deron Holmes isn't going to be that 3-point presence that Michael Porter Jr. was. So Cam Johnson, has to play Kawhi Leonard. Aaron Gordon has to play with John Collins. I think that team can potentially do work because Bradley Beal gonna get Jamal Murray, and that's macaroni, cheese, fried chicken, and cornbread the whole time. He's gonna kill him. So, and then Zubac, we know what he's gonna do to Jokic. So if they don't see the Clippers, I like them. I like them.
They do have Bruce Brown again. Bruce Brown resurgence, maybe.
But still, I think it's that wing, the wing defensive. Like when they have to go play guys like LeBron or play guys like I said, Kawhi Leonard, KD. You're gonna they're gonna have to kind of how do you counter that?
Jokic, I'll score him.
Well, yeah, you got to outscore.
I know. Look, Malik, do you have anything to say about the Nuggets?
No. I mean, Jamal Murray. No. I don't. I don't.
Not the positive. All right. Let's get to Houston. Let's get to Houston.
That's me.
All right. So
That's Malik.
unfortunately, Van Fleet just went down with an injury, or towards ACL, I believe, right? Yeah. So his season is over with. So they're gonna have to look at Reed Shepard or Amen Thompson to cover more of the ball handling. Obviously, it's be a team effort because you still got KD. You signed KD, or you traded for KD, gave up Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. So I mean, I got them as a top 2, top 3 seed in the West, but with Van Fleet going down, it's just like you lost a lot of playmaking with that. So
Oh,
he
bro.
wasn't very. Go ahead.
This shit frustrates me because Houston is one of my favorite teams because of like all the good players that I just like on that team. This shit frustrates me so much because I just made a video about it. I like Reed. I like Reed as a player. Is Reed ready to run high level point guard play in the NBA, playmaking? No, he's not. And you came up and like yeah, he can come out the pick and roll and shoot threes and stuff like that, but it's the playmaking for me and stuff like that. And yeah, they have Kevin Durant. I saw Kevin Durant in Brooklyn, and Kevin Durant can play make. Kevin Durant,
Yeah.
but that's not Kevin Durant's role. We got Kevin Durant to come here and score, and that's it. That's what Houston wants Kevin Durant to do. They didn't want him to come here and be the main playmaker and shit like that. And it's just unfortunate to me. And then the Matt Thompson. I've seen people casually just say, "Oh, Men's gonna play point guard." It's different when you're catching the ball off the wing and you're attacking the gaps off a defense that's already kind of broken down, and when your point guard or when your point guard and the men's coming up the court with the ball, setting a pick, and the person's just gonna play. They're not gonna go over the pick. They're always gonna play under the pick with a man because he can't shoot. So it's like, and then the men. I saw someone say on Twitter. I saw someone accused to say on Twitter. A men was top of the league in turnovers. Turnovers off of like your own mistake and stuff like that. So it's dribble even ready for that on the NBA level. So with Houston, I still like the team. I still think they're going to be really good. I think they might have to make a trade. And it's like for them to make a trade, they're going to ask for a veteran point guard, and I don't even know who it is. And they can't make a trade until December 15th. So you're going to have to run with Reed at the start of the season. And if Reed and it's definitely going to be a testing period, and we all know how Ime feels about when people make mistakes on the court. Ime said, "You're done. You're done." So I don't even know like how much of a testing period does he get. But defensively, I think one thing I want to say about Reed defensively, he was the top in the league in steal percentage, and even in Kentucky, he was getting steals. He's not gonna like stay on you, so like, but he does give me a little Fred, just a little Fred defensively.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, I don't want to say this in a way of putting down a man. Like, I like Fred. Now, I wish it wouldn't have been this way, but I wanted the Rockets to, in a way, trade Fred. Y'all gonna see what I'm saying at the start of the season. I like Reed Shepard ability to space the floor better than Fred. Am I right?
Of course, yes.
I think we seen the Rockets without Fred, and we seen Amen Thompson be able to bring the ball up the court, get triple doubles, he averaged 15, 10, and 5 or 15, 10, and 6 last year. Without Fred, Sengun is an elite passer as well. Elite. They can run the ball through so many more people, and now they have a Kevin Durant who's able to be that scoring threat for them. I actually love the team. I think the team is going to be good without Fred. I think he is a big part. I think he is good defensively. I think he's sturdy defensively. He is that veteran presence. The Raptors ain't been the same without him since he left. But I think they're gonna still be tough. I'm be honest. Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, Kevin Durant, Sengun lineups. I mean, you making up for every defensive mishap that Reed Shepard does. Reed, just shoot the 3 ball. You don't even got to bring the ball in the court. Shoot 3. That's gonna be nasty. I'm sorry.
I like Reed. My thing is when they're a type of team, yes, you can run the ball through Sengun and stuff like that. Okay, so I have 2 problems with it. And I talked about this. One, I saw this on Twitter and someone brought it up. Houston shot 11.7 pull-up threes a game last season. They had 4 players that carried that load. Fred, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and Cam Whitmore. Those are the top 4 of the league. All 4 are gone. Now, I've seen Reed. I really analyzed Reed's game. He's a heavy catch and shoot 3-point shooter. During that OKC and Clipper game that he played and he dropped 20, he was like coming off screens and pulling up at times. But at that point in the game, he was already hot. Like he was already like wilding and stuff like that. So yes, I think Reed can cement some of that, but KD already shot. He was shooting only 1 pull-up 3 a game last year too. So like the defense is gonna play a little bit more tight on them. Now, I don't think that's too much to worry with Houston because Houston rebounds the ball probably the best they rebound the ball literally the best in the league. So missed shots, missed defenses, they're gonna have so many second opportunities and so many possessions. I'm not even worried about it. Like in that point, I'm just worried of the play of the offense running as smoothly as Fred makes it in a playmaking aspect. And Sengun does look better with Fred on the court, with Fred off the
I'm
court.
be honest. Just imagine this lineup: Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, and Sengun. Do we not know how much space on the floor that's taken up? That's elite. And then you also have a men who can chill in the dunker spot. Tari's been knocking down threes. If Jabari can pick up what we thought he was going to be, just a knockdown 3 ball and play weak side and get some lanes, bro, that team is going to be nasty. Amen Thompson in a transition, Tari Eason in a transition.
Spacing, I don't think the spacing now. Tari has been hitting threes like that. Maybe for a stretch. Tari's shooting. Oh shit! I mean, 34% off the 3 attempts.
I thought he was about 37. Am I tripping?
He was 36 his sophomore year, off of 2 attempts.
Well, if we can get that number up, but even then, if he can just chill out in the corner, do it and have the defense respect him a little bit, bro, that's going to be an elite team. I feel like that's going to be even better because Fred stopped the ball a lot. And he shoots a lot of bad shots and very low efficiency. So now the efficiency, I think, goes up, especially at the rim. I think they're going to be able to beat the Warriors this year. Well, I think they can beat the Warriors this year, honestly.
I think they could beat them because of KD. I think KD was like.
I think the pressure they're going to put on the rim without Jalen Green is going to be elite. Like Amen Thompson is going to be even better, and he's going to be better defensively as well. Like he's been working on his pull-up shots.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen videos. I'm just scared. I just want the offense I wanted the offense to run a little smoothly and stuff like that. I get it. I'm not mad at it. I don't want KD to play initiate a lot because I just don't think that's KD. I mean, it's KD. He can do it. We've seen him do it, but that's not KD at his best. Like KD is his best is having that point guard and stuff like that. And then the biggest thing I wrote for Houston is Tari Eason versus Jabari Smith Jr. in the starting lineup. I like Tari. I think we're all Tari over Eason, over Jabari, just in general as player. I think we all like Tari. I like Tari a lot. And I think Tari's better defensively. Jabari's probably a better shooter.
It don't look like
it's not far. It doesn't look like it.
He's a better volume shooter, and over the course of a game, he can get way more high, and he's more respectable. Let's say that than Tari. Yeah. You're not going to leave Jabari Smith wide open. You're not going to do it.
Jabari's just probably better because of lengthwise, like in that starting lineup because of lengthwise and stuff like that, and rebound. Tari's elite rebounder too, but Tari's a better rebounder than Jabari. It's gonna go hand in hand. I just hope Tari. I hope Tari doesn't get that 23 to 24 minutes, and Tari's playing about 28 to 29 minutes. Because I think when Tari's on the court, he's a big impact. That's what I have to say about Tari. But before we leave,
don't they still got to figure out his contract?
Yeah, they still have to figure out his contract. They haven't extended it. Well,
yeah.
Go ahead.
They got till October 20th to sign him, or he's restricted free agent next year, right?
Yeah. So they still haven't extended him yet. I don't think that's going to play
Yeah.
too much into the season. I don't think that. I think the way that team is constructed, I don't think it's going to be that much of a like, oh my god, like Tari's like being a problem because he hasn't got paid. Like I don't think he's even that type of guy. But I'm pretty sure he does want to get paid. Like everyone wants to get paid in NBA. So
Yeah.
but where do you guys out of Houston, Nuggets, Clippers, Lakers, where would y'all rank them? Like in that order? Just those 4 teams.
Clippers, Nuggets, Rockets, Houston. I mean Rockets.
Yeah.
Who else?
I put Lakers
Lakers.
over Warriors. Just because regular season wise.
I
I'ma
would probably
go-
go Houston, Nuggets, Clippers, Lakers. Yeah, I'll keep it
Fuck
down.
regular season. I'm talking about as like the best team. Who would you rather have in the playoff series if you had to pick one team? You would go in that order, Malik?
Yes, same order.
Queso?
I'm gonna go Clippers, Lakers, Nuggets, Houston.
I'm gonna go Nuggets, Clippers, Lakers, Houston. But I think all 4 of those teams are very, very close.
I think it'll just come down to coaching more
Yeah,
than anything.
that's what I think. That's what I think it is. I think those coaches are better offensively than Ime, by a mile, and I also think they have more of people with experience than the Rockets. They only been to one. They've been to one. They did good, but it's more experience overall.
Yeah. Last team in the league, probably the best team in the league. Probably they won the championship. OKC, Queso, want to lead it up?
My fault. I think somebody Celtics. OKC, same thing in Minnesota. Ain't really much to talk about. They shouldn't have won last year if Hallie didn't get hurt, so that's a fake championship.
What the fuck? Yo, wait, no, you're not starting like
listen,
this.
fake championship. Hallie had y'all can nothing with Hallie. Went to game 7. Who went to game 7? I think they would have won. He got hurt. He had like 8 in the first quarter, giving y'all
That's fine
buckets.
for you to say that, but fake
No,
championship.
Hey, y'all can take the championship. It's cool. It's fake. You wouldn't have won. What else? Nothing to talk about. You ain't winning this year. Y'all shouldn't have won last. You ain't winning this year. That's it. Shea, pretty good player. I like him. J Dub. He cool.
Pretty good.
He's a great player. I'll say that. J Dub, he cool. He cool peoples. I think he gonna digress this year. Chet, I mean he's 7'4". What you want us to do? He's 7'4". Hardenstein's a dog. That's it. Caruso is just cheating over there. That's it. That's really it.
I'm so sorry, OKC fans. Malik, do you want to talk about OKC in a
Trash
good way?
organization.
What the fuck? Trash. All right. You want? I got some good things about OKC. So do you want to
Go ahead.
Okay. I first want to talk about well, they're still young. They just won a championship. Shout out to them. They're still young, and I don't think the young players like. I'm fair with him saying I think J Dub is gonna like his box score numbers are gonna look low worse. Do I think he's gonna be worse as a player? No. I think J Dub and Chet still have a lot to grow, and that's the beauty of them being young and still winning. Chet was averaging. I talked about it last week. Chet was averaging 29 and 3 blocks. He was wilding the first like 6 games of the season, 7 games. Everything would look like it was clicking. Everything was fluid. The movement looked great. And then he fucked up his hip. It's like when you come back, and then he came back with a hip injury middle of the season when you can't really condition to do anything. I think Chet having a full offseason, knowing what he needs to work on, just smoothing his offensive game. I think Chet is going to have a really good year. And then my biggest thing I want to talk about OKC is how much is that starting group going to sit this season? They just played it to the deepest point anyone can play in the NBA. Literally the last game of the season, Game 7. Their bench has always been all right. Like, their bench has always been good. Our bench has always been positive when they leave, when some of them leave the court. I think Nikola Topic, who I think was an ACL injury. It was an ACL. It was an ACL injury. He's gonna be playing more. AJ Mitchell. I I don't know
I
why
like
you
him.
say you hate OKC. You like him. I know
I like
you
him
like
though.
him.
I like him though.
I know you like him. So you was hating too hard.
No, I still hate him. Like me liking him, it's not bringing up none.
But yeah, AJ Mitchell's gonna. I think he's gonna play this season too. Topic's gonna play. I think that backup point guard spot's gonna be. Shea already won his MVP. Unless he wants to win a second one and he wants to play 70, 82 games again and just fuck it. Let's all play 82 games since we're all young and tire ourselves out. But I think OKC is gonna manage their minutes a little bit more. They're gonna see a lot more of the bench unit and stuff like that. So that's one thing I want to talk about. Chet development and go AJ Mitchell. I'm an AJ Mitchell guy as well. Fuck it. And I like Topic. And Topic makes Chet's life 10 times easier. If there's one thing I gotta say, a problem I have with OKC is none of those motherfuckers in that starting lineup. Well, J-Dub's a good passer, but other than J-Dub, but J-Dub's not a point guard. Shea, he can't throw a lob to save his life. He can't throw a lob to save his life. I think it's terrible. I just think the playmaking is going to be way, 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 way better with Topic. They've needed playmaking help since Chris Paul has left. Like they really. Who?
Topic is just Josh Giddey. Let's stop it. He's gonna be Josh Giddey over there.
Correct.
He ain't gonna knock the ball down. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
I think he's a better driver than Josh Giddey. Driver of the rim and stuff like that. So like, I mean, oh yeah, they did have Giddey, but like the passing is going to help. So that's.
I don't think they should have won. They can't shoot threes. They're terrible three-point shooting team.
Are you saying they're not the best team in the West?
I never thought they was. This is what people understand. Just because you win a championship, that don't mean you're the best team in the league. Facts. I think if they would have ran into the honestly, and this is no cap, if Kyrie never got hurt, I think the Mavericks would have beat them. To be honest. That's first.
I said that too.
I think, it's just plain and simple. That's it. I don't think they was the best team in the West. I think last year actually they was the best team in the West. I lied, but I don't think they was the best team in the NBA. That's my point. The Celtics were better than them. The Celtics were better than them, in my opinion. Being real, the Celtics was better than them. They shouldn't have won last year. Plain and simple.
The Celtics, close. I can't even give you that face. Like it was 8-B, or if you think the Celtics was better. No, the Celtics was a better team. They won 68 games, bro.
Yeah, but it's like
show them some love. You're such a.
I'm not. You know me though. You know me though. I'm not a regular season player. Like I like the regular season. I watch it. I have fun.
Hey, okay, they won the championship.
Halliburton had to get hurt. I'm not cool with that. I don't take those victories.
You didn't have the Pacers going into the series. Stop it. You didn't even have the.
Yes, I did. On God, I did. You can look on my Twitter. On God, I did. On Jesus Christ, I did. Yes, and you can clip this and go look at it, and then come back and wear Jason Tatum. Come back and wear a Jason Tatum jersey when you find it, because I said Halliburton. Halliburton kills the reason he kills guys like Lou Dort and Lou Dort can't stand in front of guys who moves around a lot, who's off the ball, and then when he get off the ball, he can get downhill. I knew that transition was not going to allow OKC to set up half court defense, and it happened. He got hurt. OKC, that's fake. That's next topic, bro. Y'all suck. I shouldn't have won.
OKC fans, I'm here with you, bro. I'm the OKC guy.
No.
I'll show y'all love all season. On the spot. Let's just get straight into it. On the spot. My on the spot for this week is the injuries in the NBA. Like, fuck, bro. Like, can we get the season started? Can I see basketball? Like, motherfuckers getting injured. Motherfuckers is half injured. We don't know what's going on with the Sixers. We have Paul George talk about he might be ready at the training camp. Embiid, nobody knows other than Embiid, which I'm fine with. If Embiid says, I'm personally fine. I'm a Embiid guy, bro. I'm a Embiid fan. I am personally fine with Embiid saying, hey, guys, my knees don't work today. Please don't play me for 40 minutes. Because Nick Nurse literally said in his press conference, I just want my best players on the court at all time. That equals in my head, oh yeah, motherfucker's about to play 37, 38 minutes because that's what Nick Nurse loves to do. He loves to run players to the ground. He did it in Toronto. He did it at the start of Philly. Yada, yada, yada. So,
real quick. Wasn't he the coach for the All-Star game in 2021?
Who?
I mean, the Raptors was the best.
Nick Nurse.
Is that the year the Raptors
wasn't the Bucks? I don't know.
You could Google that one. But Yeah, and then we got Scoot being out. I think that fucks up his development. Then we have, which I don't really care too much about, but get better. Then we have the Grizzlies. Literally, that's gonna fuck up the rest of their season. The West is nothing to play with. We just talked about it. Like players missing time is probably definitely if you're a team in the West and you're a player that's missing time and you're a key player, it could really fuck up your whole team and stuff like that. And I'm not saying don't get injured because you can't control it, but I think it's really unfortunate. Injuries is really gonna sadly fuck up another great NBA season. Hopefully but Tatum's coming back. I know that's probably one of y'all on the spots. I would assume because y'all just love, but Tatum's probably coming back. So yeah, that's all I really had, to be honest. I just hope this NBA season is kind of injury free. I hope everyone does not get injured going to the training camp. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Lee, did you have Tatum or no?
No, I didn't. Real quick about that Nick Nurse thing. It was the 2020 All-Star game that I was talking about because Nick Nurse, he was the coach and he played Kemba all those minutes, which stopped us from winning another championship. So I definitely hate Nick Nurse.
We would definitely won that year too.
The fact you remember that is crazy.
Mine was just Tatum, just the anomaly. 4 months ago, 5 months ago, he was hurt, crying on the floor. Now he back shooting threes, finna come kill the Hawks, finna come kill OKC. He's a dog.
Wait, what is up with you and the Hawks?
Come on. He's finna kill the Hawks. I mean, he looking great on the court. He said he jogging, look like a full sprint to me. He's shooting his three ball. His form looked like how it was before. I was kind of worried that he'll go back to the hitch, but still looking like how it should look. Hey, we here. We ready to go. I think JB gonna have go back to 27, 28 points a night. Payne Pritchard give me 22 a night. We looking good. We might even be better than the Hawks for real. No cap. If that happened, can you make a bet, Rita? Please. Can you make a bet?
I would love to make a bet with you.
Okay, please. And as bar any injuries don't matter because we hurt too. So
for sure. Wait, what's the bet? What's the bet we're making? Are we talking about win record?
I do it for the fun. Let's have fun. I mean, obviously we know the odds in your favor, but let's have fun with it. What you want to do? Let me know.
What? I'm not even gonna hold you that much because the odds are very much in my favor. We could do 10. We could do 15. I was gonna say 20. I'm usually at dollars. I was gonna say. Oh, you want to do more? I'm down for whatever.
I like the Hawks. Let's do the winner. Got to buy the opposite person jersey. And only let's do it. So you gotta buy because I'm cool. I want to get a Jalen Johnson jersey. I get a Dyson Daniels. I ain't getting Trae Young though for sure. Odds in your favor. I'm not doing that.
Can I pick the Celtic player of choice, or do I?
I'll let you go. I'll let you go, JB, if you want it from ATL.
I don't want to go JB. I'm not a JB guy. I hate JB, respectfully.
Who you want, Tatum?
Can I get Derek White?
Derek White. Ooh. What you think?
JB was literally at my place a month ago.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't want to go see him. I ain't
gonna lie. Odds is in your favor, gang. You might have to go get that Josh Minott.
You know what? I got you. Word on everything I love. I got you. That's the best. Because the odds are in my favor. If the Celtics somehow, some way have a better record than the Hawks, I'll go get a Josh Minott jersey and I'll start the episode saying Josh Minott is one of the best role players in the league. Yep. Easily. I will literally start.
We're gonna do it. The opposing person has to wear the jersey that time and then hang it up for the rest of the NBA season or the playoffs.
Okay, that's fine.
You got an open spot right there.
You're gonna hang up a Jalen jersey, or whoever?
Yeah, I'll hang it up right there.
Okay, for sure. Okay, for sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. I like this. This is what I like to hear. That's what I like the podcast for. Go ahead, Malik. I'm happy now. I get to see. Yeah, I get to see a Jalen. If you get a Jalen jersey, I'm just gonna change this up. I'll make this like Dyson or some shit. Yeah, I get to see both of my teams at all times.
Josh Midnight up there. Ooh. Yes, sir.
I can't even. There's not world.
Mine was about Jared McCain with I think some of his thumb, or I know it's like a hand injury. And basically with the 76ers, like, I mean, they're supposed to be this team that like top 3 in the East, dominating, but like these injuries derailing them their whole season. It's like I feel sorry for y'all, Philly fan. I'm an Eagles fan, so like I mean, I kind of like y'all, but I really don't. So it's like, yeah, it's just all the injuries that y'all got going on. It's like the direction that y'all got. Yeah, I don't know. Like Paul George coming out saying that, Embiid, his knees, his legs, his back, him just in general, McCain with his injury. Yeah, man, it's tough being a Philly fan
Quentin
for
Grimes, you
basketball,
don't even
but
know if he's on the team.
yeah, because he's still a free agent. So
They got a loaded roster too.
yeah, man, it's
He's a
tough.
blow.
Loaded.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
I'm starting to feel bad too, man. We've been giving them. You see this belt? We've been giving them this belt since I've been watching basketball. 76ers whole league. Like at this point, I don't know. At this point, we literally beat y'all every year. Eagles, they got to get a super team to win. It's like
Hey, chill out.
it is what it is. At this point, I mean,
You know what I
God,
realized? What is? I don't know what teams y'all hate. Well, Queso says he's openly proud of what the teams he hate. What's the 3 teams y'all hate and 3 teams y'all like going into the NBA season? Just real quick. If mine would probably be the Hawks. Teams I like: Hawks, Houston, and my third team. I don't fucking know. I like a lot. I like a lot of teams. Let's go with the 76ers. I'm always a big guy. 3 teams I hate. I will always hate the Celtics. Fucking hate you guys. Oh my god. I've hated y'all as a little kid. I still will hate y'all now. I hate the Kings. I don't know why. It's just a bad organization, and they never do anything right. It makes me mad. And I probably hate the Miami Heat. Oh my god, that fan base. Respectfully, I don't know y'all. I don't even think y'all like them. I don't think that's a fan base that we will show love to. And maybe one day I will have a player on that team I like. I don't like any players on the team. There's not one
I've
player I
never
like.
seen a Miami Heat fan talk about their own team. Like you talk about every other team as if you're a fan of that team. Like
that shit makes me Oh
what
my
is your actual problem?
Heat fans talk the most shit, like, and they talk
haven't
about
done anything.
And they talk every year. You know, Donovan Mitchell come to us. Y'all don't get superstars. LeBron was the last one.
Like, how do you live in Miami and no one wants to come there?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say his name. This is one dude on Twitter, bro. He was getting me so mad, bro. If you go on his Twitter page, I will send it if y'all want it. He literally only posts about the Celtics, and he's a Heat.
I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? He will post, they Tatum got hurt. Let's go. He's one of those type of guys. He was like, why he's
weird, bro.
You know what I'm talking about, bro? I'm like, if we lose one game, we will never lose to that team. Celtics suck. Bro, talk about
next game they blowing out by 40.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, and he literally his whole profile is hating Jason Tatum and the Celtics. I promise you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like them. That guy right there.
Is there 3 teams y'all like to hate?
All right, so my 3 that I like real quick. Obviously Celtics. I like the Pistons, and I like the Rockets. Well, who I don't like, I hate the Lakers. I only like them partially because LeBron. LeBron my favorite player, so I give him that. As soon as he gone, fuck the Lakers. I hate the Warriors, obviously, because 2022, and Steph don't know how to stay still. And I hate who else? I just had it.
I do hate the Warriors.
Yeah, Miami. That's who I hate. That's the 3rd
one. 3 teams I like: Celtics, Clippers, and Warriors. Warriors and Lakers kind of go back and forth. 3 teams I hate. I don't really hate a lot of teams. OKC, hate those guys. Who else? Ooh, that's tough. Hate, like really hate. I don't know. I would have to look at them. Really, OKC, all 3.
Timberwolves?
Nah, not Timberwolves. I don't like Rudy Gobert, but it's like to hate a team, like in my blood, I just hate watching them. I say the Heat for real. Heat, yeah. I say the Heat.
This is not fun cheaper, bro.
I like Spo, but they're not. Yeah, they're just a boring team. Who else I hate? I hate somebody. Who is it? Name some trash teams. Who is it? Look at hold on.
Brooklyn.
But they're just not good enough to hate. Like, they've just Toronto. Okay, let's look some boring, quote unquote, boring teams. Toronto Magic. They're kind of boring offensively at times. The Pelicans, the Suns, the Kings,
I think
Portland.
I don't know. I really don't hate
You can
teams.
just leave it at 2. Yeah, just leave it at
Yeah.
2. If you don't hate teams, you don't hate teams.
Oh, matter of fact, let's just go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. That team, you won a second
they
round.
annoying as hell, bro.
You won a
Listen.
second round of your height, bro.
Listen, I'm not the biggest Knicks. I actually like their fan base so much because they're funny.
They funny.
They're
I like
funny though. They're
like
delusionally funny. So like when they're that like when the Knicks win the championship, then I'll probably hate them. But for the time being, they're dead funny, so I can't get mad at them.
I like Brunson. I like Tom. Every time the camera turn on Tom, he arguing with nobody and like cursing out nobody.
that's-
Bro, I used to be crying, but I hate them because like I don't know. I just hate them. Like Cat actually makes me mad. I wouldn't dap Cat up in real life. I don't care if he put his hand out. I'm not dapping up Cat. I don't know. What else? I mean, that's it. I just don't like the Knicks. Like they just an unlikable franchise. That's it. I mean, the Hawks. I used to hate the Hawks, but
you don't hate the Hawks for real. Yeah, you just do it because of me.
I would hate the Hawks if they didn't have such a good team this year. Like if it was last year's team, I hate them. Let's go. I hate them. But now they got Porzingis over there, JJ coming back. You know what I'm saying?
I have enough Hawks fans to hate. I don't feel like Hawks fans would be annoying.
All I need is one Hawk fan to hate.
Okay. It's really just Trae Young. I feel like
lollipop hair. Yeah.
I used to hate Trae, but like I've slowly understand why. My basketball opinions have definitely changed in the last like 3-4 years. All right, I think we have enough time. This should only take like 25 minutes for real. Let's do this for fun. Let's do a tier list of the most watchable teams. And they're right. Let's get it. Let's go from the order that we already have here. The 70. By the way, we're doing this as a team, guys. This is very hard, but we're doing this as a team, meaning higher vote wins. You hear me? Because I know how both of y'all get. All right. With that being said, the 76ers, personally, if all goes well, I would enjoy watching them, but let's put them in B tier. Y'all cool with that?
C tier.
Is this all healthy? Or is it current rosters?
This is current rosters. Obviously, Quentin Grimes is going to play. And this is like real. Let's not do all healthy. Let's do realistic. Like, if we know a team most likely will be hurt, then yeah. Let's be honest with ourselves. Okay, with that being said, let's go C. Because if a B goes hurt, nobody wants to watch them. Who cares?
I mean, even if a B was here, like a B is fun to watch, but it's like it's like so slow pace, 45 free throws, like watchable. Like I don't even want to watch that.
Like this is basically we're doing a tier list of if you have NBA League Pass, which team are you tuning into if they're on?
I'm just tuning in to see if Embiid get my free throws for my parlay. That's it.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee, this upcoming season, I'll say a B.
B?
You said B or D?
Yeah. I'm gonna say D.
Oh, you said D. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's put them at D. Fuck them.
They should be on here.
If Giannis gets hurt, we're not. I know this is hard to say, but even when Giannis is playing, do we just really want to tune into the Milwaukee game just watching Giannis drop 50 every game?
I'm not watching.
And then they still lose.
A 50 ball crazy regardless. I like offense. Like we don't matter what sport it is. I just like offense.
I don't want to watch Kevin Porter Jr. grab. I used to like Kevin Porter Jr. I want to watch Kevin Porter Jr. handle the ball, bro. And Kyle Kuzma. Oh my God, Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, let's keep him at D, please.
My dog. I gotta stand on that.
Hey, so D?
D. They shouldn't be on this list.
Thank you. All right. The Bulls. Can we put them at D?
D.
Yeah, absolutely. Kobe White, nice, but yeah.
They're a terrible franchise. There's something fun about them. The Cavs.
I say A actually.
Hey, I say A. They're fun. It was fun to watch finally for once last year. Because of the
I could agree with that.
Because of Kenny. Shout out to Kenny Atkinson. The Celtics, be honest, guys. This year.
With the 3 balls?
I'm gonna say S. I'm gonna be honest. Because hear me out. Let me explain myself. Give me 30 seconds, people. It's going to be all close games. First off, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser shooting 45 3 balls a game. That's going to be fun to watch. Coming down the court, shooting threes from half court. JB going to be getting 40 points. That's going to be pretty fun in clutch games. We're going to be going into the Hawks. know what I'm saying? Like every game gonna be close. Like when we get to OKC, I'm gonna say
Go.
Can we put them at A?
I go A out of not being biased, but they're gonna be fun to watch.
I think they're fun to watch.
And
When you break it down like that, I'm cool with that.
They still gonna play defense.
Still
gonna play defense.
Not with Josh Minot on the fucking court. All right.
He's there for defense. You're gonna have his jersey. I don't know why you're talking about.
LA Clippers. I think they're
S.
S. They're so much fun to
Yeah,
watch.
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna be so much fun to watch. Not the Grizzlies for sure. Grizzlies, can we put them at D or C and call it a day?
I'm gonna say C out of respect for John Morant.
Yeah.
That's so bad around him. Jalen Wells, I'm praying.
It's really because of his emote wheel. That's why. His celebrations after he scored.
LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
I'm gonna
say B.
I say B.
Yeah, I'm gonna B.
They're fun. They're a fun team. They're gonna be a really fun team to watch this year.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Can we just
wait. Before we do it, can we like all three say kind of like simultaneously at the same time? So it's not like, oh, I'm gonna just say this because of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, all right, yeah, I bet.
Okay. Are we gonna do a countdown?
Yeah.
Okay, Atlanta Hawks. 3, 2, 1, S.
D.
B.
You gotta be in trouble, right? Stop trolling.
I'll do it again. My fault.
3, 2, 1, S.
D.
A.
Okay, we're gonna have to debate. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Give me my 30 seconds. Give me that 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
We have Trey Young running one of the best pick and rolls ever. We have Porzingis popping it through. We have a lot of spacing. Jalen Johnson is about to be running down the paint. If you like defense, we're gonna have Nikhil Dyson really trapping your favorite player at the full court. We're gonna have Jalen Johnson on the backside. You're gonna see Onyeka's development as a coach. If you're a Frenchie, you're European, you're gonna like to see Zachary Reese say he's gonna be much better next season. Stuff like that. It's just like, and then if you like 3-point shooting and stuff like that, Luke Kennard shooting 50% from 3, basically. It's a pick and roll, pick and pops. The offense is gonna be nice. Defense is gonna be good. You said A?
I'm a match League with A.
Cool with that.
I ain't gonna do you like that. It's next. We ain't gotta watch this one.
Miami Heat. 3, 2, 1, D.
Yeah.
D. Absolutely.
Yeah, if there was, honestly, I should probably make another tier because I don't feel. Let's do it. Let's actually. I know. I'm so sorry. We have to
What we should name it?
Don't
even cut on.
Yeah, don't cut. Tyler Hero might have been the only, just watching him a white boy really go out there and hoop, and that's not even fun for me because he's just he does dumb things at times. He's out for 2 months. I'm trying to talk about him and injuries. Yeah, let's just they're not fun to watch. They've never been fun to watch, even the Jimmy days. Until the playoffs happened, Jimmy, that's when it was oh shit, the Heat are on. But until then, fuck no.
Yeah, it's kind of like we had to watch them.
I'll probably put Utah Jazz at C or D. Watching the young players who ain't that bad.
I'm gonna say failure. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not league pass. I'm not cutting on them Jazz unless I got a parlay.
Yeah, you're right. I'll probably not cutting on them.
It's just because they're not playing for anything.
But even some teams not playing for anything is still fun though. For example,
throw the Bulls a failure too though. If I forgot.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. But I'm gonna put Utah on D. I'm not gonna lie. The young players, we still got Bryce. When did Bryce start hooping? Are you Bryce?
I'm not turning it on. What league say?
Malik? Failure?
I would say failure.
Fuck it. I got outvoted. The Kings. D. I was gonna say failure, but offensively, C. You said
he said.
I didn't count.
Me and him did. He said B. I say C. Oh, D. Okay, I say C. What you said?
I'm putting D. Let's put D.
Okay.
Okay. New York Knicks. 3, 2, 1.
C.
S.
Okay, they're much.
I said. Hold on. All right, so I say S because at the end of it, Jalen Brunson is still entertaining. For him to go out there and go get 40, for him to they could be down. Obviously, I've seen them down 25, 30 against the Celtics and come back. Like I do like stuff like that. But
Five-out
unfortunately,
offense.
yeah. Unfortunately, it was
Five-out
on my
offense where?
team, but
They can run a 5-out offense this year. They've been talking about it. Mike Brown's been talking about it with so it would the lineup that Knicks fans have been talking about has been Jalen Brunson, McBride, Mikal, OG, Cat. That's the lineup. Now, defensively, that causes a lot of problems. I'm not here to tell you that lineup is good. I'm just saying that lineup could be fun to watch because when Cat, I know you say you're not the biggest Cat guy, but when Cat at the 5 sometimes looks really, really fun to watch when he's hooping.
Offensively, yeah.
Because in the playoffs, they're not. But regular season wise, they're even in the playoffs. Then you get the Brunson shit.
I'm gonna say B, but it's like
Wait,
what?
I heard Malik say good things about Brunson, and now I remember where he put him on his point guard list. I fucking hate you.
You say he entertaining though. I don't mean he good.
He's good though. He's good though. He just did drop 40 on his own team. You have to be good to do that. Anyways.
I'm gonna say B.
I'm still down with A. Malik, are you still S?
So we gotta go with A because that's in the middle.
Yeah, that's in the middle.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
The Lakers. 3,
S.
2, 1, S. It's cool.
S.
It's cool. I'm cool. S.
My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be super fun to watch. They're always fun to watch every year. Until maybe actually they're always gonna be fun to watch. All right, let's all be honest here. Or the Orlando Magic. 3, 2, 1.
D.
C
B.
or D. I'm cool with B there.
D.
I put C just because they have a new team.
Me and you both say D.
What do you say, Malik?
Yeah, I said D.
Oh.
I'm gonna say respect. I mean, 10 seconds real quick. Mosley's a good coach, terrible offensive coach, like I said before. They have not been a good offensive team since Dwight Howard. Period, point blank. They still don't have a person to throw entry passes. Everybody plays a kind of a boring game outside of Paolo. So I say D.
I said C only because defensively, if you like watching some defense, it's still good.
But they still
I'm gonna watch them at the start of the season just because they have a new team and I want to see how it looks like, quote unquote, a new team with the main edition. I just want to see how it looks like. They might drop back off to D, but the start of the season, I would definitely say C. But did I convince y'all? Y'all still D?
No, sir. Wendell Carter on that team, brother.
Oh, yep. No, I'm down for D. Let's get it. This is a good one. Dallas Mavericks. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Are we doing what y'all say? We doing without Kyrie or with Kyrie?
Let's put Kyrie's gonna be there sooner or later. So
you want to do all right?
Let's do quick Kyrie. 3, 2, 1. S.
God tier.
Crazy, but I agree.
That team is going to be the funnest team. Kyrie, Cooper Flag on the end of transition, throwing lobs. AD dunking on people defensively.
Blocking shit.
Klay Thompson can get you 40 at any given time. 3 points.
They got everything for you.
Everything. Dennis Smith talking the ball.
You like the vets? They got vets. You like young players? They got young players. The offense, defense, whatever you want, bro. They can play any play style. They're fun to watch.
And they got a funny coach that'll get his own timeouts.
That's true. Brooklyn Nets. 3, 2, 1. Failure.
D.
Oh, I said that D actually. Cam Thomas is very fun to watch.
He might not play after February.
But we can't do that if we're going to do it with other teams.
No, I'm not doing that with I know that for sure. I'm not doing that with injury. I'm doing that for sure because they don't want to play him because they don't want to contract him. So,
but for the first 5-6 months,
MPJ Cam will be fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Cam Thomas is gonna get you a couple 50 balls and straight 100% smothered the whole time. Give me.
I'm cool with D. Denver Nuggets. 3, 2, 1. B.
C.
B.
I'm cool with B, bro. I understand why you say C. I understand why you say C, but Cam Johnson edition, you want to check them out a little bit. They're a boring regular season team. I get it. I'm not mad at you.
Bruce Brown will hype the team up.
Jokic triple doubles. Jokic in close games is fun to watch. Jokic
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a regular day just whooping the Bulls, I
The
turn it off.
Blazers, like,
But Jokic against like the Timberwolves triple double overtime 50-point triple double, that shit's fun. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's fun. B, I'm cool with B. Okay, I feel like I sense hating coming, but OKC Thunder 3, 2, 1, S.
D.
You're crazy, bro. What's not fun about this team? They're young. They're still players are getting better. Shea is dropping.
One to the
30
midi,
a
shoot a
game.
mid range. One to the midi, bump, get foul, pump fake. One to the
You like
midi,
mid
bump,
ranges. You're a
bump,
Kobe fan.
bump. I mean, yeah, he cool. I like him, but that's the whole. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no really like. I say D and not failure because defensively, I like them. They'll be fun. Offensively, I hate J Dub. I hate J Dub hairline. I hate J Dub. His swag, like he don't got no swag on that court.
Yo, chill out. That's one of my favorite players.
You know what I'm saying?
Like him, bro.
Like I think he'd be a cool people. Like even if this is my bro, when you get to know me, I'm a realist. Even if this is my guy, you have no swag on that court, brother. Like your aura, I can't feel your aura through the screen. I'm cool, bro. So put him at D. This is you know what I'm saying? We gotta
put him at, no, he
I
put him at S. He put him at A. Nah, we gotta put him at A, bro. They're as fun as every other team in A. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
A. Matter of fact, this is the reason. So excuse me. Let me convince y'all. Every game is going to be a 50-point blowout. Them games are not going to be fun to watch. I can't watch OKC because by halftime, they're going to allow Shea to play 4 minutes. You Rita know we gotta pray that he gets our 30 points for that bet because we know he's gonna be done by 6 minutes in the third quarter. So that halftime, yeah, that's a fun half. That's a cool half.
I ain't gonna lie. That half is so fun to me. He's not wrong, but that half is so fun to me. And when they play the competitive teams, it's gonna be like OKC Lakers on primetime. Watch it. OKC Mavs, OKC Clippers, OKC against any of them teams. A+, I'm going to watch. The game's going to be fun.
But the other 60
and then
games,
the other 60 games, that
I gotta watch AJ Mitchell for a whole half.
You like AJ Mitchell?
No, he cool. Excuse me, he cool. I'm just saying, you know. For the arguments,
Aaron Wiggins is fun to watch. Yeah. I like Isaiah Joe. I like these players.
I'm looking at my parlay, and everybody got 22 minutes.
We have to respect them, bro. They're gonna get okay. The Pacers, Indiana Pacers, 3, 2, 1.
Failure.
A.
Convince me, Malik. You gotta convince me.
I like offense, man. Like fast-paced offense. You got your threes. You got your playmaking with Halliburton. Like
Halliburton cooked.
He's not even here.
Chicken. He ain't even been on the court yet. Fried chicken.
I don't want to watch.
Mashed potatoes.
I don't want to watch Andrew Nembhard carry the ball up all year.
I'm not watching Pascal Siakam ISO.
I don't even like. I used to be a Ben Mathurin guy. I'm off the ship. I don't even care about the team no more. Like
who they center? The dude from the Nets. I'm not watching him shoot threes. He ain't gonna be open.
Their center this year is a motherfucker that drop off your mail, bro. Like what's
the
his
dude
name?
From the Nets was a Huff.
He wasn't from the Nets. He was on the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies Huff, right?
Jay Huff. Yeah, Jay Huff.
Oh yeah.
I like Jay Huff. Cool peoples. I'm not watching.
No, he's a cool guy. The mailman joke, but he's a cool guy. And then what? They got Wiseman and they got Isaiah Jackson. I like Isaiah Jackson. He's coming off of Achilles too. Like
high flying dude. I like him too, but failure.
Like I don't know. The Pacers never been fun to me.
Ooh,
I've never. Okay, the old days. I'm talking about recently. I didn't even like them last year. I
love them last year. Them threes, they was knocking down the close games.
I liked them when they played the Hawks. That was fun games. I remember I watched those, but I was there for the Hawks.
I guess what I was saying, just based off of the playoffs, that's really what I was saying. Because with close games, the game winners, the Halliburton passes, like the three balls, the turnaround three. Yeah, it's just that's what I was basing it off of. That's my fault.
We take them out. Where would you put them? Because I said D.
Right.
Okay, so you said failure?
Yeah, because Halliburton ain't gonna be there. They just lost Miles Turner.
You decide, D or failure.
He played 15. Yeah, D. Or failure.
This team's the New Orleans Pelicans. 3, 2, 1.
B.
C.
So B it is.
I guess B. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think they're. Wait, why do you have them as C? I'm more surprised at that than like the A or B.
I
You can tell
mean,
Scarecrow?
it's like personally, I don't know the direction that they go. Like, I mean, hopefully Zion is healthy, but
Oh yeah, I didn't
Zion
even get that to account.
averages 30, 40.
Pure entertainment though. Jordan Poole was fun to watch on the Wizards.
He's fun to watch, bro.
He's very fun to watch. And then Trey Murphy, long ball, and Trey Murphy will get up and dunk on your head. Zion, alley oops. I think that'll be fun to watch.
I think yeah,
honestly.
naturally they have some fun players. Herb Jones, if you like defense, like they have some fun. Derek Queen, if he finally gets on the court, no, they have some fun players. I'm not gonna lie, like the direction isn't there. Like we don't know what the fuck going on, but and the team doesn't even match well together, to be honest. But hey, I'm just here for the skinny Zion.
I think it'll just be funny too, in general, like fun, funny. Like watching them don't know what they're doing, and Jordan Poole doing whatever, Zion doing whatever. I think it'll still be funny for real.
Like a funny bad.
Yeah, like a fun,
I'm
like
cool.
like Jordan Poole. Why did you just foul right there? And then
I could
Zion.
agree with that.
I'm cool with that. Let's put those B, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
Detroit.
I could agree with that.
Detroit Pistons. 3, 2, 1.
Failure.
Mhm.
Failure.
D.
Failure.
D.
D.
Yes. Do you need my 30 seconds?
I do need your
Please.
30 seconds.
That's not a fun team to watch. When we talk about not talking about good, not talking about great, they're not a fun team to watch. I say D only cut, like you said, Cade. A short can be fun, but Jalen Duren isn't a fun player to watch defensively or offensively. He'll bully you, but it's like this is not a fun to watch. When I watched them versus Celtics last year, and the previous year before that, it just was not fun to watch. Like it was just a very boring game.
What
Plain
about
as
Beef Stew though?
Beef Stew, he barely gonna be there. He gonna be suspended. He gonna be suspended half the season.
Him crashing
And
out
I'm
is
here
not
for
funny?
it.
Huh?
Him
Him
crashing out
crashing
not
out is
funny?
funny.
It's funny, but he's not gonna be there to crash out because
You're not gonna watch. You're not gonna watch the game. We're gonna watch the clip of him
like
crashing out.
okay. Tell me this: random Thursday, Pistons versus the Suns. Are you gonna watch that game? 95% of the time, no. Pistons versus any
I'll
team.
watch it. I'll watch it if it's close and I get to see K to play late
I'll
game
watch
basketball.
those one of them games. I'm gonna say, okay, it's the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. I'm gonna go watch it.
Technically,
Watch it. I would watch
that's
it.
Jalen Green versus Cade, and that's 1 and 2.
Well,
in
that,
their
but
respective draft
That was
class.
an example. He was just saying an example.
But Pistons versus the Magic, you're not turning that on. Pistons versus the Heat, the Bucks, the Kings.
Are you not
I
excited
mean,
to watch
Pistons
the
versus
stars?
Magic. That's two young teams in the East that's coming up.
Okay,
They both
You
okay,
know
okay.
how slow paced that game for the B? You're gonna be there not 2 hours. You're gonna be there all 6 hours watching Cade Cunningham. No, I'm cool.
You don't like you don't like the bigs. But did you forget? Remember Jaden Ivey coming back? You don't like
Yeah.
watching Ivy a little bit? He's exciting.
He's exciting.
Asar
Well,
might
me.
get better.
I don't like the word might. I don't like it.
No, he will be better. He will be better. Okay. D. Let's go. I said B. What do you say? Like you said A?
Yeah.
Would you be cool with a C? Or that's too far? I think B.
Let me y'all
I'm
not
cool.
watching the Pistons. Y'all not turn that remote on and say I'm watching the Pistons today.
Let's go B. No? Leak? I know.
Rock, paper, scissors,
I
real
mean, more so they match up with the same type of excitement that's in C. So we could do C. Because the 2 and B is gonna be
Do
funny
they
bad.
though? I ain't going, yeah.
2 and B is funny bad. The other one is strictly off of Jokic and Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't think the Pistons is gonna be funny bad, but I think they'll be right there online with the 76ers.
They'll be
76ers is due to injury. Like,
I mean, the question is
boom.
how much you isocentric basketball and just watching one person have the ball and going to get
It's
30
just,
so much.
like I like watching Malik Beasley last year. Come off the screens, knock down, shoot 8 threes a game. That was pretty fun. Outside of that, I'm be honest. I ain't watched them to playoffs. Be honest.
All right. I feel like we're gonna disagree with this one, but Toronto Raptors 3, 2, 1, C.
D.
I like you, Kesa. Yes. I thought y'all was gonna say failure or some shit.
Now it's a D. You said you like man, see.
Nah, I think they're gonna be like usually most of the time I would have them at failure. I fucking hate watching them. But this in particular year, we get to see a healthier Emmanuel. BI, like Scotty's finally gonna look. Scotty was terrible to watch last year. I fucking hated watching Scotty last year. But that's because he was the number one option. He was taking bad shots, doing stupid shit. He'd probably still do the stupid shit. But BI's there. And I'm a BI guy.
Yeah.
And watching BI just go, BI's only job on this team is to go score the basketball. And Scotty's job on this team is to be the best, is a super Josh Hart. I'm cool for C. I'm cool for C. And I like Colin Murray Boyles. I like the rookie.
Let's go
I'm
see.
cool for C. All right, the Houston Rockets. I think honestly, are probably more funny. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
S.
Hey,
S.
all right, I'm cool with S too. You said S? I'm cool with S. They're probably more funner to watch now with the French shit. I don't think it's probably better for them, but yeah, it'll be fun to watch. The San Antonio Spurs. 3, 2, 1.
B.
A.
I'm happy we're at B, but I'm not mad at you for A. I understand
Majority
why.
rules.
Actually, wait, convince me real quick. Just convince me. I might be there. I just thought of something.
I mean, you got a whole bunch of young guys that's I mean, they got their leadership, but then at the same time, it's like we really could do whatever because we a young team. You still got Wemby back there blocking shit. Fast break. I mean, they ain't gonna be shooting no crazy threes, but you're gonna see everything at the rim. You're gonna see a bunch of posters. So I like
you
that.
a
lot. If De'Aaron Fox gets back to old De'Aaron Fox, I'm so down for A. I'm so down for it. And then Dylan Harper. I love Dylan Harper. So
And
like
Wemby just 7-4, shooting from
Wemby
half
said,
court,
yeah.
dunking
Yeah,
from
let's go
the
ahead.
free throw line.
The Spurs are always fun to watch. Until when they get 3-point shooting, they're S for sure. Easily.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Suns. 3, 2, 1, D.
C.
No,
D.
C.
I think that would be
D,
funny
D,
to
D.
watch. Like Jalen Green trying to lead the team, and then Devin Booker, being a PG, Mark Williams and Nick Richards, Badge Hands, Dylan Brooks over. That's gonna be a funny team to watch. Like no cap.
I'm cool with C. I'm down for C. I'd rather watch a Phoenix Sun game than any of these 4 teams down below, or any of these teams down below, honestly.
And then Devin Booker, and he just fun to watch, smooth player. If you want to go on that side.
Minnesota Timberwolves. 3, 2, 1,
B.
B.
If Rudy Gobert wasn't there, it'd been an S for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wait, we all said
I
B?
can agree with that. Yeah, we all said B. There's no
Crazy.
arguments there. Golden State Warriors. 3, 2, 1, B.
S.
B.
Do we have to convince you? Just hear me out.
Wardell Curry.
I understand. Steph is electric.
No. I'm talking about 3 ball, turn around, 3 ball again. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. Do you know Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green?
It's not fun to watch in a regular season, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
I'm just saying. Defensively and putting you know how certain teams put a certain type of fear in you. Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler, it's like you have automatic respect for them. And the antics, Jimmy Butler gonna be getting into it with people. Draymond gonna get into it with people. Then Al Horford, he'll get into it with you too. He gonna ride for his team.
I'm down to put them at A. Just because even if I find them boring in the regular season, in the playoffs, they're a must watch. They're dead a must watch. I'm cool because it's not only a regular season shit. Like hey, fuck it. Okay, I hope we all agree. The Washington Wizards. 3, 2, 1, D.
C.
D.
C. I wanted to say C. I did want to say C, but I didn't want to be too much of a C.
It's a fun young team. I like C. Yeah.
I fuck with them, bro. I fuck with Trey Johnson, Cam Whitmore, Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, Bub Carrington. They got a lot of fun players, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just trade off the vets. And by the way, I'll bring this up right after we're done with this. But we said C, right? Well, 2 out of majority C, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Portland Trailblazers. 3, 2, 1, D.
D.
My fault was late. Yeah, probably D. I'm cool with that.
I'm not gonna lie. They're
Jeremy Grant on that team.
Yeah, you promised me Jeremy Grant doesn't play minutes, and then you also promised me I get to see 20 minutes of Hansen Yang at the end of the season. You might go to see, but until I get Hansen Yang, Shit and Sharp on the court, and all those motherfuckers on the court, I don't care for them. I cannot care less. That was fun. That was a good little thing we did. All right. So wait, there's one thing I want to ask. Basketball question before we end the pod. If Houston trades for CJ McCollum, are you here?
No.
Do you like that?
No.
You don't like that?
No, sir.
He's just not much of a winner to me. But I mean,
Took it out my
on
mouth.
that team,
Like he's a
Nah,
vet
still.
though. Like he's a vet. Like like playmaker.
Jordan Clarkson a
the
vet
little
too.
things.
Jeremy Grant a vet too.
He
It's not
shoots 40. He's not no fuck. Don't ever do that again.
But these guys are. I just don't like guys who are not winners. And you've been in multiple situations, multiple teams, and different winning opportunities. You haven't done it. I'm good off you.
But the same. If you're not gonna blame fucking Willie Green on the Pelicans, you're gonna blame CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum showed up every year and did his
He
job.
played with the Blazers.
That team wasn't winning.
I mean, it wasn't, but I seen what you did when it was time to win.
That's true. That was young CJ.
Now we all.
He's a little bit more
And
wise.
he was still inconsistent last year too.
People hate CJ because of the second apron shit.
And he ain't the best defender. He's an inconsistent player. You might as well
absolutely.
keep Fred. Fred a better player than me.
I'm not saying
I
he
hate
needs to
Fred.
start. CJ needs to start on the Rockets, but like he come in and shoot threes. They need more shooters.
Reed. He's younger. Shoot, probably a better shooter. I keep Reed definitely. You're not moving nothing, but you're losing money with
Oh yeah, you have to match contracts. So you're gonna like one of those players would have to go. Shit, give them Clint Capella and 2 firsts. No, 2 firsts is crazy. 1 first.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. All right, that's all. Do you guys have anything to say before we get out of here?
Panthers suck.
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
All right. I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Follow all the socials. Follow Malik, follow Queso, follow everyone on socials. We love y'all. Y'all be safe. Bye.